Daerma, since you touched the stone.
You want me to do recap then?
It's up to you, buddy.
Alright, so I guess I will do my best to do the recap. So last time on our adventures, we retrieved the strange thing from the tomb and fought a couple of Strahd's unwanted brides along the way. We were in the process of looking for it when we realized that we were kind of running short on time to deliver Exithanther his strange thing. We completed the task, returned to the Amber Temple, gave the task, and right now Daerma is contemplating on whether he wants to drink the potion of the Lich or just remain a half-elf. But in the process of coming to that conclusion, Alistair and Daerma touched the Stone of Bull. Both died. Both had died, been brought back, and they were given a dark gift called the Eyes of Bull, which allowed them to see past anything magical. In the past couple of sessions that we've been here, the books were blank, but since gaining the Eyes of Bull, they can now see and read every book within Exithanther's library. Oh yeah, and we fought against the Banshee, and Daerma and Shaq dropped.
A little over the place with the recap, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really chronological, but it's hard because you're piecing together everything, and there's a lot of happening. Yeah, so...
Yeah.
You guys are in the Amber Temple. I tried to invite anybody to Tailspire. We're missing Lice. Lice, you're having technical issues with getting into Tailspire, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're missing Daerma and Tailspire.
You're missing me, yeah.
Load it up and let me know when you're ready. What do you guys want to do? Alistair said he does not want to be restored, I think, or he wants to wait.
Well, because gaining the Eyes of Bull allows us to see through every single freaking book in his library, so, it was, despite the fact that it was, oh my gosh, this was a life thingy gift, or whatever you want to call it, it's honestly beneficial. It is true sight, I can't complain about it. And it beats the hell out of Dark Vision.
What do you guys want to do?
But you're evil.
Huh?
But you're evil.
Depends. I still have codes. I am lawful evil, not
Jamie,
chaotic evil, sir.
Yeah, wouldn't evil people not care that they're evil?
Yeah,
You have a
exactly.
point. You have a point.
I mean, if from what I've heard, from what I've seen from lawful evil, is that they still have a code. It's just more dark and twist. It's more of a dark. It's their codes and ideals are turned upside down. Like
Especially narcissists.
Yes. He's not completely chaotic like the Joker, so that's a good thing, right? I'm hearing dead silence. Okay, let's see where we go with this.
So he showed us the ritual to defeat the darkness, right?
Yes, he
Which
showed us
is-
the...
But we
Which
can't
is-
do it until after we've killed Strahd first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, what's the ritual? Just to recap, maybe I
The ritual,
my grave dirt.
the ritual consists of us protecting a flame or protecting multiple flames while encountering a spell that we have to read from a piece of paper or a scroll. Or
Yeah.
so basically, some people need to be protecting flames while others read, and I'm under the impression is we're going to get bitch slapped about while we're doing this.
Yeah.
Well, I elect
Yeah.
Tog to be the one to read, so I mean that's obvious.
Yeah, that
Well-
makes loads of sense.
Well, I mean, the thing about it, I mean, you know, I forgot why it meant that we had to kill him first instead of doing it the other way around.
Well, because then we trap him. He can't come back, so we kill him, and then we trap him, and then we get to. That's technically a win.
It doesn't matter which way around we do it, but everyone was like, well, if we can't even kill Strahd, what's the point of defeating the darkness?
Yeah.
Because if we all die to defeating the darkness, then at least Strahd's still gone if we've killed him first, even if we die doing it. I think that was the mentality.
Yeah.
Where if we all die defeating the darkness, and then no one's left alive to kill Strahd.
Man, this module really takes you to the gray lines. It really does. There's no good. There's no bad. It's just gray.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like a lot of the, at least from what I've
I
read.
Pretty sure Strahd is
no.
bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Strahd's the evil.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I've read what I read from all this is that it's like just gray. My God, like every choice we made, there's always some sort of like a bad decision that also followed. I'm like, fuck. There's no happily ever after in this thing, is there?
I was basing it on an in-game point of view. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what everyone wants to do. I'm still recovering from getting fucking power words done.
I think we
Is
should
there
at
any
least.
drawbacks from that? Like, what's that all about?
No.
Wait, how'd you get power words done? Did you guys mess with the
Because
Lich? 'Cause I
Tom
did that
tried-
really
The
early.
Lich. Another thing that you would have missed is that we heard Marcus scream, and then the scream stop, and people that could see saw Marcus get obliterated on the Statue of Bull. The people with the sight, which got relayed to us by Alistair. I lost my rag with the Lich because this all happened when the Lich wanted to do a ritual. By getting Alistair and Daerma to touch the statue, so I decided I was going to go and tell the Lich that he's been a dick, and he just went nope.
He's like, sit down. Sit down, take a minute.
I tried to counterspell him, but it didn't work.
That's funny. Of course. Well,
In this library, at least that now Daerma and Alistair can read, is there, like, we should probably look to see if there's anything else, but other than that, I think we should take a long rest and head to kick Strahd's ass.
or at least rampage around in the castle. Maybe try to kill that floating tower.
That heart thing, yeah.
Maybe we can get another bride.
No, we need to rescue Irina as
We
well.
need to get her
Oh
Irina
yeah,
first.
you know, maybe we can do like
Irina
a
as well.
little covert ops arena rescue.
That should be
That should be number one.
main
I have to
focus.
I have to change my spells out actually because Oh yeah, I forgot. We also had Alistair and I also had our class changed, our subclass changed.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so I'm no longer a blade singer. I'm now a chronergist. And Alistair, I don't know what he is.
Yeah, I was gonna say what? What is that?
I did the
Chronergist?
chronergy. I did the chronergy magic subclass.
Oh. Okay. Chronomancy.
Oh, chronomancy.
Yeah.
Like I knew it'd be
What?
something.
Yeah, I was like,
some
Cornet-
time stuff, right? You're a time wizard.
I am now a time wizard again.
Time travel and stuff.
Isn't that at game? Isn't the chronomancy stuff like fairly new?
I think I don't know when the Wild Mount game was released.
Wild
Or the
Man.
Wild Mount book.
That's what's his face one? Matt
That's
Mercer.
Matt Mercer.
Yeah, so that's fairly new. Okay. Well, yeah, I was just curious. I can't remember any of the chronomancy stuff.
Isn't that what the Mad Mage is, or is that a different? Was that the other guy? that did the time
I
travel
know-
thing that we took from.
I know from previous games that there is chronomancy stuff, but it's not available to players. But I guess I'm trying to remember the spells. From what I remember, you get gravity stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, graviturgy spells. You get those. You also get like a couple. You also get a couple time spells too. So.
Yeah, you're like focused on buffing people, haste and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, not just that. There's one level 1 spell called Gift of Alacrity, and that adds a D8 to your initiative counter, so that kind of puts you up there with like Ilarion.
Yeah, you wait. Gift of Alacrity isn't something you have to cast before.
That's something that casts, and it's an 8-hour spell.
Yeah, you put it on. You can put it on anyone, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. So you're basically, I'm fairly certain chronomancy is a buff.
It's a buff.
Yeah.
And only people who know, like, I don't know, like the way D&D Beyond is fixed, only people who have those 2 backgrounds from Wildmount can use the spells.
Oh, you mean like content-wise? Okay.
Yeah, content-wise. So it's like I'm a blade sick. The only way that I've seen go, like, you can go around that ability or that restriction is if you pick Fey Touched, I believe. If you picked Fey Touch and you pick the other spell, Gift of Alacrity. That's the only other way you could probably go around it.
I wish, that's one thing I hate about D&D Beyond. I wish I could take all my books that are getting sitting behind me and just kind of like put in a code and it like activates it rather than me having to buy all the books again, because there's a lot of money in that.
That's the one thing I really hate too is about it is that you have to buy it for you to gain access to like the different things for you to even for you to even construct your character on there.
Yep.
What are we doing, guys?
Anyway.
I think we're going to Ravenloft unless people need to rest.
I need to rest and come up with the final decision for me to become a lich or not.
Well, Alistair and Daerma are the only ones that need a rest. The rest of us are pretty healthy.
Okay.
Apart from, I'm still recovering.
Because that would put us at one more day.
Yeah, which is bad.
Right.
We've literally got a day left.
Right.
About a day and a half toggle to stop Strahd's wedding.
Mm-hmm. Which is like, we should probably just leave and go now. And sorry, Daerma and Alistair, but you touch a statue, tough shit.
So what do you guys need to rest for? Just because you have to help?
Because they touched the stone and they went down, so they've got you got stacks of exhaustion, right?
I believe I had 2.
You have 1.
No, you both got 1.
You only have 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Bradian has all his spells.
Yeah, so, I mean, if that's going to be the deciding factor, I'll just use my Greater Restoration for you both so that we can head over there.
I actually think you should hold on to that.
I kind
You
of
might need that later.
I need to switch out my spells because a lot of these are designed for combat, and I'm no longer a combative wizard. I'm in the back. So
well, the problem is with Daerma, we already went through a long rest. So Daerma, for as far as like switching your spells out, we went through a long rest and we had no combat. You just touched the stone, and then you were radically changed by the stone. So if you need to switch your spells out, do it.
Do it now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you.
Because your subclass spells change as well, or whatever. So it only makes
sense.
As
your Derma's kind of sitting there going through, and I'm realizing that he's putting his swords down and going through his book, and I'm like, what are you doing with those?
You want them?
Oh, you know, that one that gives off that light might come in handy.
I can't use it anymore. Go ahead.
I want to pick up Illumina and see if it'll let me wield it.
Yeah. You
It
touch
should.
it feels like a sense of warmth.
Doesn't talk to you as far as I'm aware of.
It does talk. It is a sentient
It
weapon.
does.
Oh, fuck's sake. Maybe I don't want it. I don't have a good experience with talking swords.
Well, mine's a little narcissistic, so that one's probably a little nicer. I'm assuming.
I hope. One can only hope.
How will you wield me, dwarf?
You talk as well. Well, for what it's worth, I'm going to use you for good, and I'm going to kill Strahd. If you want to be used to hurt stuff, I don't know. What do you want?
I was held by a previous adventurer like yourself. A rogue. Looking for great riches and was captured by Strahd in Ravenloft. I thought I would be lost forever in those dungeons.
Wait, do you like riches?
I'll roll a d20. As we try to figure out the sword's motivation. I said roll a salt.
I'm just about to introduce him to the bag of holding.
Damn.
A little coin here and there. It doesn't hurt anybody.
Well, if you like, depending on your proclivity, I can bathe you in riches if that's what you're after. And I kind of think about all the coin. No, because it would take too long to get back in. I wouldn't do that. I kind of go. I've got a bag full of coin currently, even though it's not all mine, and in fact, most of it's not mine. And if you let me wield you, I'll be willing to take you wherever you want to go. I'm not saying I'll need you forever.
All right.
You don't want me to kill anything, or you want to go now, or you're quite happy with that, are you?
It's really no response.
Okay, I was just trying to gauge if he's as narcissist as the other sword. that was all. If I got that vibe, I was going to put him down.
Not again.
Nope. In that case, I will see if he lets me wield him when it comes to a fight, but I'm going to use him as my offhand for now.
Okay. It's a +1 short sword. Plus it can cast Crusader's Mantle once per day. It requires concentration. I think if you enter a rage, you lose concentration.
Yep.
So something just to keep in mind. Everybody, I think, within a certain amount of feet can get an extra 1d4 radiant damage on attacks.
Yeah, that's a pretty good spell. Crusader's Mantle. I know what Thomas don't been using it already.
Lice, do you want to do anything?
Hater, man. Just kidding.
I'm all set. I think I'm gonna just think to the sword. Like, are you ready?
Of course.
Good. Let's go kick some ass.
I drink a potion.
How many potions you got
Wait.
left, Daerma?
Oh, I have
'Cause you used a
potion of
greater-
healing greater.
You used a greater one last time to bring you up, so when you're on the last one, you're going to drink your last potion?
I have 4 potions of healing left.
Okay.
I'm gonna use one. And that's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
That is
10 HP.
10 HP. And I drink another.
Okay. So 2 of your 4. Are you trying to get up to full HP?
I got my short thing, so I'm just gonna use those 3.
Okay. What are
I
we doing,
have
guys?
short dice. I have dice. I'm gonna roll them, and 21, back up to full.
Okay.
Actually, I think we're in pretty good shape to try to find Irina, because after that long rest, I did prepare a locate object if we can think of an object that might be near her.
Oh, Jesus. There was. I'm trying to think what she had on her.
Toggle.
Got a staff of frost.
There was a dagger and stuff like that, but
Can I make a history check to see what we can recall?
sure.
Okay.
Fairly certain she had a necklace.
And no, she did.
Strahd gave her a necklace in the cutscene.
Ah, that's what I remember.
Oh, wait.
Sorry.
Wrong roll. Sorry. History.
The thing is,
15?
it's a good idea, guys. I like the way you're thinking. The problem is, Irina's now been in Strahd's castle for more than 2 days. All of her possessions have been removed.
Yeah, but
And-
we don't know that.
Well, I'm just letting you
We
kind
have
of
no
know. I mean, just through the insight roll that Daerma rolled, and just to help you out, it's not a bad idea. But like, you're gonna cast a spell, but like, you could probably use it for something else. But Irina's been totally changed, relatively speaking, and she's been in there for 2 days.
That's true.
Maybe we can find Strahd. I'm pretty familiar with his sword.
Locate. Oh, well, I wasn't over on that side, so I wasn't within 30 feet of it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Great.
You have to be pretty familiar with it, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I had to at least seen it once, I do believe.
I do believe.
Yeah, I think you get a better chance to find it if you're a bit familiar.
We'll
with
have
some of the stuff.
Viridian make like an insight roll if he wants to put maybe something together. A little bit of the DM's help.
What am I rolling?
Insight.
Okay.
Get a little trick or treater. It's 26.
26.
Like, I mean, he wears his cloak. He also has a bag that you've seen him wear. That he probably carries his spell components with. It only works within 1,000 feet, and I'm not sure if it travels through stone, like detect magic and things like that. But again, we'll make a roll, and depending on how close you get, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, it does say any thickness blocks it.
Yeah.
Well, so much for that.
I mean, again, you can always overcast it as well. If you want to get desperate with it. Are we taking off to Ravenloft, or are we going to let Daerma mix the potion together and become a lich?
I go.
Daerma, no.
I guess that's really up to him.
Daerma, no.
I go, well, we don't need all that magic stuff. We can just find them the old-fashioned way. We'll just go around shouting and making a load of fucking noise, and eventually it'll come to us.
Or we can be quiet and just sneak around, because we did see a decent amount of the castle already.
Okay, so he opens his book and he's like, ah! Interesting. Anybody want to play the invisible game?
You can make us all invisible.
I have invisibility, and he points right to the spell. And I can upcast it to add an additional creature.
Okay.
Well, does that mean you're going to walk around with some other invisible person by yourself?
Would you like to be my partner?
no, sounds a bit crazy. I think we
Wait,
should all,
did we-
if we're going with the intention to fight Strahd, I think we should all stick together.
Either way, going in balls blazing. I like that. I want to kill something tonight.
Anyway,
I think you should save that spell for Irina.
I'm fairly certain Shaq has graced us with an ability which helps us move around a bit more quietly.
Pass without a trace.
Yeah, especially you more clunky people. Like looking at Viridian with his full armor on.
I was looking at Alistair. Isn't he clunky too?
Yeah, he's pretty clunky.
He is the clunky.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I got the sneaky armor, so.
The mithril armor?
30-minute warning.
Yeah, I got mithril.
Okay.
So we go inside, look for Irina. Where do you reckon she'll be? From what we've seen so far? She wasn't in the catacombs and she wasn't at the very top. Maybe somewhere in the middle near his library.
I think she'd be somewhere very lavish. Because remember, he does want to charm her back into marrying him and everything like that. So.
Yeah, but he also did put us... Oh, no, he didn't put her in the dungeons, did he? Yeah, maybe.
I think if we start on the floor of the library and work from there, we may come across something that'd be helpful.
I think so too.
Lyce wants to go into the teleporter and go to the library. Are we going to the library?
Teleport to the library, can we?
We're going to use the teleporter and the Amber Temple to go to Ravenloft, then go up the stairs to the library.
That's the plan.
Yep.
That's the plan.
We're not waiting for Daerma to turn into a lich.
Well, we've been sitting here talking it. We don't know he wants to turn into a lich or not.
We don't know if he already did it either.
This is
We were just
Daerma's
talking.
last chance.
It's your last chance. And you're evil and you want power. So, I mean. It's like.
All eyes on you, boy.
Yeah,
All eyes
like
on you.
An evil man who wants power has the opportunity. It's kind of a no-brainer.
I want to kick Strahd's ass, and then I make the potion.
So Daerma's going to make the potion?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to wait around for an hour for Daerma to make the potion, then drink it.
Is he?
Well,
Well, I suppose not.
I'm just asking the group, is that what we're doing?
Well, we would just assume he's doing something else unless he specifically tells us that he's doing that.
Remember, I would say I'm doing it for you, but I'm lawful evil, so no, I'm just kidding. But I am still dutifully. But I am still dutifully bound to my friends, and I want to survive this and go and help them get home. So I drink the potion for their sake.
Should I move the time forward 1 hour? As Daerma is
Yes.
mixing chemicals in the corner of the room.
Yeah, sure.
None of
Might
us
well.
gonna say anything, or are we just gonna gonna let it happen?
No, I don't even know what magic is, so meh.
I don't even know what magic is.
I don't do potions. That's out of my pay grade.
Okay. It's right now 10:33 in the morning. Daerma, the potion for Lichdom has been made. You drink it.
Yes.
Black, blue, white chemicals provided by Xanther. And from touching the stone of Comey's downstairs, you know that this was the way to become truly immortal. Like Xanther, who's probably spent centuries studying from the library in here of the gods. Lyce, what do you do before Daerma drinks the potion? Do you want to say anything?
Just that I hope you know what you're doing.
Daerma tilts his head back, puts the vial to his lips. The black tar, now mixed together, slowly goes down his gullet.
That's very descriptive, sir.
Daerma collapses. And it begins to convulse as his body begins to die. Lice, you see Daerma has stopped breathing. Daerma needs to make a saving throw. A constitution saving throw to see if his body is strong enough to actually basically take the potion, otherwise he's dead.
Okay, guess what? I'm using my chronal shift.
You want to use your ability?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Let's do it! 17.
Okay. What happens to you, Daerma?
I die and then I reverse time.
You see Daerma, like his body, he's not breathing anymore. He stands up, his eyes are like hard to fixate on you, Lice. But it looks like whatever Exitanther was saying has come to pass in some way. And Daerma is no longer alive, but he's still there. His spirit connected loosely to whatever body he's in now.
Is he fucking dead again?
What the fuck?
What did he do?
He drank the potion.
What does that potion do?
It turns him into a lich.
What, like that thing?
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh,
I can't believe he actually did it.
I don't know what to say.
What? What? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh! This is a surprise. Oh! There's my body. Huh. That shit happened. Cool.
I maybe wasn't descriptive enough. Daerma still inhabits his body. Right? So Daerma's like trying to look back at his body and stuff like that. It was almost like an out-of-body experience, Daerma. You're in your body still, connected. But it's almost like too little butter spread over bread. You feel awfully thin.
Right?
Okay, Bilbo.
This connection.
Okay, Bilbo Baggins.
You feel different. You're not breathing anymore. You've changed permanently. Nothing short of a wish spell can revert you back.
Brilliant. Use a healing spell on him. Maybe he needs healing.
I do
Brittany
not
is
require
with
such
trick-or-treaters right now. His own little trick-or-treater. As Alistair joins. So for technical purposes, if you guys want to get technical about the rules, Daerma is now considered undead.
Yep, that's why I told Bridian to heal him.
He's also...
That's a problem.
Because it would do damage to him, wouldn't it?
No,
I don't think so.
I looked into the rules on that way back before we even started the campaign. I think it still works for you. Like, it's not like healing is not considered like radiant type damage. It's just
I looked at it too. Spells like Healing Word and Cure Wounds, they do not work on constructs or undead.
Okay.
So it's like it won't affect them, but it won't damage them either. If we're going by raw.
Okay.
I think it depends on which alliteration you use. Because there is...
In this
Some that
moment of
says it does,
fascination
yeah.
toggle, you see like a clump of Daerma's hair fall off. his beautiful brown hair over his, Polynesian style skin. So a clump of it falls off to the ground.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh,
He's
that's
gonna turn into that.
I look at Alistair and I go, Alistair, you don't want to drink anything all of a sudden, do you?
Where do we leave off so I know where I'm at?
He drank the potion.
He literally just turned himself
He
into
just
a
turned
lich.
into a lich.
And we're still in the same room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice background, Viridian.
Oh, thank you.
So with Alice...
I tried to invite you to Tailspire as well.
Yeah.
So with Alistar, you ask him that, and what's happening to Alistar is like you see this shadow draping over him, and it's like his entire body's going all black. So there's no response.
What's wrong with this one now? Oh my god.
Everything's breaking. Alistair's...
This is what happened when everyone touches the fucking stones. We told you not to touch the stones. That one, the most holiest person here, is now eating dirt, and them two are just turned completely. You were once a bloody demon woman, tiefling.
Think about it for a minute. Yeah, a tiefling. Yeah, that was horrible.
Demon woman.
And...
Demon woman is fine. We'll go with that.
Oh wait, don't forget, Alarian also touched the stone. She now knows the what was it? She knows the she knows the vampirism.
You can turn into a vampire.
Who's Finger of Death?
Yeah, Illyrian. The only person that hasn't touched it and that I trust is Shaq. And I turn to Shaq that's kind of like hovering over, touching one of the stones.
No one touch any more stones.
What the fuck are we doing? We're supposed to be saving this land. We're touching fucking stones, man. Out of character moment.
Alistair, are you okay?
So you see, like Alistar is all black. Like it just looks like a voided area of space where it's just all black. You can see his eyes, and he starts blinking, and they start flashing between blue and red, and then it flashes to nothing. Right? And he's like, I can see now. Everything seems so much clearer. You hear the sounds of like bolts coming together. And so there's like something like slamming into cement, like a bolting slamming into cement. And so you can see all of a sudden he kind of comes out of the shadow, and you see this studded leather armor start like hammering into his system. And then on his right wrist you see a built-in hand crossbow kind of start forming. And then like a hood starts coming over his head.
Did one of you work on him while he was sleeping? And I say that as a clump of my brown hair falls off again.
No, and you need to stop stressing out because your hair is literally falling.
Holy shit!
Stop taking it out. Don't take it out. You already did enough with drinking that potion. Do not take your hair out, please.
World is too short for masters, and we have one left we need to kill. And he stands up, and he's noticeably shorter. So he's 5'9", he's kind of back to his normal size. But you see him, he's like an all like kind of a dark outfit, and with his hood up, he's kind of actually hard to see in dim light.
Okay, so we have a shadow creature now, and we have a lich. Okay, this might be fun. This might have a chance here now.
Evil characters joining the Avengers. Who knew?
I look at Alistair and I go, do you still take commands, or are you your own person now?
I take commands from the Mad Mage, who has set me to my next level. This is Alistar 3.0.
You're 3.0 now, Alistair.
With the touching of the stone, I've seen a lot of things. And with the passing of Marcus, one of my missions has failed. There's only one mission left.
What's that?
Kill Strahd.
To kill Strahd.
Oh, that's good because that's where we're going.
Okay. All right. We're all set here.
For a minute, then I thought you was going to say eliminate all life on this planet or something, but there you go.
No.
How about you, Daerma? What's your new mission in life?
Kill Strahd, of course. The other mission? I don't know yet because I have nothing else to do now.
So you don't want to take his place or anything? I'm just making sure.
No, cause he was I want to cut his power off at the source. I don't need any more creatures like him running around giving me competition.
Okay.
I'm unsure how I feel about that.
But my mission still remains, and my bonds to my friends still stay true. I still follow that code, is to make sure that all of you get home safely. As now I've turned into a lich, I have no home to go to.
Do I believe him?
Do you?
Do you?
Yeah, I mean, like, do you?
Look, I mean, when I joined our lovely bunch of cohorts here, who have gone mad touching the stones, myself included, we all made a promise to kill Strahd. I'm probably bound more by words than anything else that my now newly indignified evil nature allows me to give.
I have no idea what any of that means, but as long as we're going to kill Strahd, sure.
As long as we're on the same page with that, I think we're fine.
For now.
Why would I want to... I was like, I don't need his power. I got my eyes, I'm good. I'll take that. Bull needs to be sealed back to where it belongs. Nobody needs that fucking kind of power running around everywhere. And you just notice that he has more swagger and confidence and flair, at least until he gets hit and knocked down again.
Okay, so let's go to Ravenloft. And do you need a rest anymore? Looking at Daerma.
Yeah, wait,
I'm all
that's a good
PG.
question. Does he still have sex with exhaustion because he's not an actual living being anymore?
Yeah.
It's a good question. Daerma is now immune to exhaustion.
Yeah, I thought so.
Ah! Fuck that rule!
About time.
It's supposed to be
It
like a
is.
lingering injuries rule, but since Daerma has really taken the next step, I'm assuming he's immune to it.
I go to Master. Master, look! I'm undead!
Oh, good God.
Well, let's go to Ravenloft and do what we said. Start the library and work out, yeah?
Going
I mean,
to
if you
Ravenloft?
want to go... Tog, if you want to go in guns blazing, I'm with you on that one.
Well, maybe start sneaky and see what happens.
We have to get Irina first, and then we can go in guns blazing.
That's my specialty. And I stand up and you have a difficulty seeing him. It's like the area around him is like shimmering, like a camouflage.
What's your like
Okay.
natural stealth out of curiosity now?
Can I give him a fist
It's an
bump?
advantage 13.
Okay, so my passive perception is less than 9, so I'm like, where'd he go?
Shit, where is he?
Can I give him
hear
a fist
him.
bump?
Yeah.
I give Alistair 3.0. Woo, a fist bump. You've got upgrades, sir.
He looks at you and blinks, and it goes from like blue to red. He's like, "You're not one of the bad ones yet. Let's go."
Out of curiosity, did you go like into rogue or did you go like ranger or something?
3 ranger, so Gloomstalker, 1
Yeah, you
rogue,
got-
eventually assassin, and fighter is the primary.
Yeah,
That's
so you've
6.
basically done very similar to
Larian, but
Larian,
without the without the fighter build.
Yeah, I'm half fighter.
Okay.
Let's get to this castle.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm gonna be
So
on
what
the
I'm gonna
front
do
line now.
is I'm gonna just
It's not
roll.
good, Finn.
Lice and everyone. Lice gathers everyone. We go downstairs to the teleporter. She
Cog,
whispers.
I'm sorry.
She whispers the word to the teleporter. You guys go in the teleporter and take the stairs to the right, and walk up flights of stairs, like it's almost like the scene from Ghostbusters, all the way up to the study. I'm gonna just roll a d20 on the d20 chart for random encounters. Determine if we have a random encounter. We do not, so I'm gonna move you guys up. It's just gonna take me a minute to move everybody up there. Okay.
Can you invite me in? You're now muted.
Somehow.
I will move everybody up, and then I will invite you.
And then I asked the group, it's like, it'd probably be wise if I had a few paces ahead of everybody.
Probably. It's actually a really good idea, actually, because I can't see you.
I can see very clearly now.
The
Lead the
rain
way.
is gone.
See clearly the rain is gone. Daerma, do you know the rest?
I can see all obstacles in my way.
It's just going to take me a while to get there, guys. So continue to role play while I work with the map.
Before we go into the teleporter, I'm just going to cast aid on myself, Lice, and Jamie or Tog.
Oh,
Yeah.
What does aid do again?
It gives you temporary hit points. And
Yeah, so
extends
plus
your
5.
thing.
Plus
Yeah.
5 hit. Okay.
Yeah, +5 current and max hit points.
Yep. So
Okay.
instead of 30, you would get 35.
and Max. I didn't know that.
Well, now I
that
have
correct,
almost
Viridian?
70 HP, so I think I'm fine. Considering my
won't be-
armor class is 14.
How come
I'm
you
just
never got?
Wrong.
How come you never got armor?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I have armor. Armor of
Oh,
necrotic
okay.
resistance.
I'm gonna.
Go ahead, Jamie.
Yeah, while we're all figuring it out and everyone's doing what they're doing, I'm gonna try and sneakily pull Viridian and Shaq to one side and have a chat with them.
Oh boy.
Basically go, I don't know if I trust anyone anymore.
Well, I don't think it's about that anymore. It's just whether or not we can use the help to destroy Strahd.
But what about if everything we've done makes something worse happen? Didn't you see how happy Exantha was when Daerma got turned?
I agree. There is some evil still falling upon our group, myself included. But
At least yours are just eating a bit of dirt. That's not like the end of the world where...
well, you try eating a pound of dirt a day, or else you die. But once again, it's just whether or not we could all achieve the one goal that really brought us all together. And if you and Shaq honestly don't believe that some of the others can no longer help us, no matter how they are, then we would need to address that first.
No, Just worried that when it comes to the end and we have to fight that darkness, maybe some will take advantage of it. That's all that worries me.
It also weighs heavy upon my mind as well. But there is always going to be darkness to fight, whether it's Strahd or others. But for now, I do believe we can trust them until the fight.
I agree. And I'm heading up the stairs to the library.
You guys are in the library now. I've summoned you to the board. Double click your model. And let me know where you want to go.
Hey, Tog.
Birdie, you got 10 minutes.
Yeah, Daerma.
Tog. There's something I need to give you. And he takes out one of his rings, and it's a signet ring, and he's like, this is... I couldn't help but overhear your little problem. If it gives you any consolation to know that you have some sort of degree of trust in me, take this.
And
It's
as
a
you
signet.
kind of notice that, as he pulls his ring off, his fingernail comes off.
Oh,
I just look at this whole exchange. I'm like, oh man. In my mind, I'm like, what have I
This
got
is
myself
gross.
into?
It just drops the fingernail, and he's like, I won't need it anymore. I may not go back to the world of Zen. So if it gives you any consolation, use this. It's the key to my family's... to my trust fund, really.
I don't want your gold, Daerma. I just want to make sure that we're going to finish what we started.
May need it. Your
I'll
goals
take-
down the line.
I take the ring still. Because as much as I said I don't need his gold, I'm going to take it.
So, Dwarma, you
You
remove
need
your
it.
noble house signet ring from your finger and hand it to Toggle. Toggle writes signet ring on his sheet. I think it's 50 gold's worth is a signet ring. It's pretty expensive. It's used to, seal in letters of approval and things like that. So just acquiring a signet ring from a noble family at this time is it's a pretty good gesture from Dwarma. And to put it in context.
Take it and get your and do what you need to do to get your life back.
Well, I do appreciate it, Daerma. And I wish what we're going through didn't push us to these lamps. And I kind of look you over.
I realize now I can't go home. It's okay.
So there's like a doorway next to Alistair. There's the stairway which you guys came up from. They go all the way back down to the dungeons. And then there's the other door which you came through. I've left it open, but it's really closed. It's right over here, which led to that room with the statues and led out to the main stairwell where it goes up to the heart.
I think we would somewhat remember that we went that way out last time towards the heart.
Yeah, we.
And
went
I
right towards
I
the
would
heart.
say, do you want to
17
check?
feet left, no.
Do you want to check the rest of this floor, or do you want to go back to the heart? And anyway, what happened to our little clown friend?
We forgot about
Oh,
him.
that's right.
The
his
clown
name
friend,
We called him Chucky Charles if we wanted to be nice to him.
Chucky didn't follow you guys to the teleporter, so apparently he's just downstairs somewhere, or he's roaming the castle. Because nobody cared about Chucky to inquire about him.
I forgot all about him.
Or he's back in his coffin.
Oh yeah, we did find where,
He
but
was
we didn't know
upstairs.
that.
Yeah, we would have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think we should go through the door behind Alistair.
Lice
we
points to
haven't
this
gone that
door
way.
right here.
I go up to the door, check for traps, open.
Okay. I will roll, basically make a roll then, to see if there's traps, if there are any. Searching for traps adds 2 minutes to the timer whenever we do
I'm going
something
slowly.
like that. Since we are working against a timer here. Who's going in first?
You going first?
Alistair, yeah.
You guys
Let me
want
pull up the
to
map.
Want me to cast invisibility on 1, 2, or
No,
on
save
all-
invisibility for Arena.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just double check to see where we're at. Okay. Alistair walks in first. Alistair, you see the cutscene. Where it was at. The chair where Irina was sitting at.
Oh.
And the dresser. And the 2 candelabras to the left and right.
Yeah, we'd literally walk straight past them.
Oh my god!
I'll describe the room. Sweet smells wafted from this delicately lit room. A great arched window along the west walls is covered by heavy red draperies, their golden tassels glinting in the light of 3 candelabras sitting atop the tables about the rooms. And then there was the bed. I already described this room with Irina. The bed right here, there's like a master bed with a Z, but I'm going to describe something else. Lying amidst the velvet and satin sheets and bedcloths is a young woman in a nightgown. One of her dainty slippers has fallen to the floor at the bed's foot. I will link you the picture of this woman. Let's see if I have her here. I do, so I will reveal her. So she's like on the bed right there. You guys recognize her kind of already. She's a part of the story. It appears to be Marcus's sister that he's told you about.
Goodness.
Blonde braided hair. She's sleeping for some reason at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's very dark outside though, like a bad thunderstorm. The rain is heard against the side of the castle. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna sneak up to her.
Okay. No need
I'm
to
gonna
roll.
signal. I'm gonna signal to them like that I'm walking over there. Oh, no need to roll. Cool.
No need to roll. She's asleep.
I'll move into the room.
Every time we enter a new room in Ravenloft, I roll a d20 random encounters roll. To see if a random encounter occurs. Maybe even Strahd shows up. But not right now. What do you guys do?
That'd be cool. Is she sleeping, breathing?
She appears to be breathing in your sleep. Do you want to investigate a roll? Or do you want to wake her
I
up?
see Alistair going over to the bed. And I go, like, hand over mouth quiet. Because
One of her slippers
It
is
doesn't
right
like
here,
him.
Toggle. Seems to have fallen off the bed.
I want to, if possible, look around the rest of the room. We're all focusing on her before we do
Alistair
anything.
rolls a natural 20. I mean, it just appears to be a woman. She's under the sheets, sleeping, but there's no vent. She hasn't been bitten by Strahd. At least, not yet. If we remember Marcus's vision, Strahd was going to entomb her, just like he did to her ex-wife, and lock her away forever. It was one of the visions of the darkness from the swamp of Berez. What do you guys do?
I say we get her out of here.
Yeah, I'd say we'll wake her softly and to make sure that she doesn't make a noise.
We can take her back to Kresk, right? Is there a teleporter for it?
Unknown.
To the coffin maker. Oh,
You can go back to the coffin maker.
We know
That's
the
in the
thing
outskirts
for
of
that.
Valaki, yeah.
It goes to
That's where I'm
Valaki.
at.
Yep.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I can. I was gonna say I could take her down and come back up, but you know, that's not always good to disengage from the party.
I think we should all, if she actually wakes up, we should all take her down. But we'll see if she wakes up. Try and wake her up.
Okay. I want to try to wake her.
Is that you?
Probably not who you think.
I'll roll a d20, determining how, if she's an ally of Strahd's by now, because Marcus took too long to get to her. It's unknown. But she wakes up and she's like, "Who are you?
We're here to get you out of here.
You're not Strahd Lumilla." I am home.
Could I determine on whether or not she would be wary of us, other than of Strahd? That's a weird way of putting it.
I asked her,
Kinda like make an
I have
insight.
no
I
charisma.
asked her, I was
I'm
like,
not
where do you
talking to
want
her.
to go? We've woken you. Where do you want to go?
I was having a nice dream.
The dream is over. It's now time to go.
Yeah, Missy, we're friends of your brother. We're gonna get you out of here.
I don't have a brother.
What?
Can I check if she's enchanted in any way, shape, or form?
Like with your eyes of bull, like you could notice enchantments and things like that and illusions. You can make an arcana roll to maybe determine what's going on.
As I think she's enchanted.
Eyes of bull don't work like enchantment. It just reveals and sees through illusions.
Sees hidden. Yeah.
And it can see through darkness. Even magical darkness. Roll up an arcana roll. Anybody who has arcana can roll.
Okay.
So when I say make an arcana roll, anyone with arcana can make a roll if they have the proficiency in it. Lice rolls a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh.
Lice, you've heard of this.
Oh, lovely.
Powerful wizards and sorcerers and warlocks able to change the memory of people through a spell called Modify Memory. Somehow Strahd has, her being in a possession of Strahd for so long, he's been able to change her mind permanently. The only way to reverse it is, again, from Viridian casting Greater Restoration.
Oh, good.
Not
lord.
even like, so nothing with like remove curse overcasting that?
Because it's not a curse.
Because it's
Right.
not a, okay.
It's like her mind has been altered.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's
Especially for
Can-
how long she's been in here. Because Marcus and Toggle and these guys waited so long.
Right. I'm gonna just step up and just say, I know you're confused. I know you think you don't have a brother. That's Strahd. He messed with your mind. He changed everything from you. Please,
I'll
we need
move
to
you
get
into
you
the
out
room.
of here. Yeah, I can get into Tailspire.
Strahd is my... He's my...
Captor.
No. He's not. I'm fine where I am. I don't know who you are.
Lice, what can we do
I'll move her off the bed.
to
She's here
fix
now.
her? She seems to not be well.
I mean, I could just cast her, cast a spell for her to go to sleep, but I don't really feel like doing that. I think that'll be in very bad taste. We can only really help her with the spell that you saved me with. That ritual. That's the only way that she can be helped again.
Hey, Lassie, do you want to go into town to meet some new people?
Oh, I agree.
You look like you're very bored.
I don't know who you are. Are you
I'm
guests of Lord Strahd?
I'm
Yes.
just a servant round here and just
Make a
making
deception
sure
roll.
that you're cared for. Oh, bollocks.
It's going to be pretty high DC. It's just he's never see you like as a servant. But Strahd does have many, you know, it would have to be a better lie than that.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
24.
I haven't seen you. Are you part of the kitchen staff?
I'm more of a chaperone sort of guy that goes into town. A bit of muscle, you could say.
Oh.
As I'm standing there with no shirt.
No
on.
shirt.
You don't look like a Vistani.
Oh no, Strahd got rid of them. He kind of got a bit bored of them. But I can take you into town to show you around. He said maybe buy you something nice for the wedding that's coming up.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Okay, do you want to follow us?
I'll roll a d20. Let's say the DC is against Strahd's DC. DC 19.
Oh.
say. I don't know. I'm not supposed to leave the castle unless Strahd is with me. And I don't know who you are, kind stranger.
Well, he did send me down here, but if he's told you that, then I understand you have to listen to him.
He says
maybe
I'm very
my-
important. He treats me
Yes,
very
you
well.
are. You are very important. I kind of look to the rest.
Be very unfortunate.
So wait, so she has to go. You're the tailor, right, for the dresses? Is that what you were saying about in town?
Yeah, she had a.
So basically, I'm going to take the cue. It's just like, well, since you can't be inconvenienced to come to town, I'll just take your measurements here.
Oh yeah,
And,
maybe that'll work.
And then, yeah, as I walk up to her and to do all that, I'll touch her and cast Greater Restoration.
I didn't know if you were going to use it or not. So
Are we allowing Viridian to use his fifth level spell before he leaves?
Yeah, I really
Ye-
got to go, so I was trying to front
Yeah.
load some things.
Okay.
Yes.
Viridian casts Greater Restoration, and it's kind of like the same thing with the Exitanther. His mind, coming back to. I pulled out Irina's model, but it's really her because she went to the rooftop for some reason. Her eyes go clear, and she's like, "Oh, who are you all?"
I was just like, there's no real time to explain. You're not safe here. We are Marcus's allies.
Oh,
It's best if you come with us.
he's our friend.
okay, I'll follow you. You say
Alright,
you're
let's
friends
go.
with Marcus's, and I've been trapped here for a long time, I think.
You likely read a letter you shouldn't have.
Oh,
We're going to lead her straight back down to the pool.
are we going back down to the portal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as a group.
I roll a
Can't be
d20.
safe.
Yeah,
Where are we gonna send her again, Velaki?
yeah.
Okay.
Just to the city and tell her to wait there. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Let me think here. Kind of make things interesting. You go down to the portal, Lice, something's wrong. All the stones are missing.
For the love of fuck. Well, I guess we're stuck here, guys.
Somehow,
Am I able to-
somehow Strahd has put it together that you've entered the castle once again. And he's not allowing you to leave so easily this time. The stones are missing. There's no way to get out using the teleporter, but maybe out through the front door or other ways.
Well, he stole the things and he took her on the way out of here, so...
Oh my god, we don't have time to get her out of here and then come back to save Irina. So we've got to take her with us. and try and protect her.
Well, I do not believe that Irina will be in her catacomb tomb until after the wedding, so she can hide in there while we do some things.
You want me to
there's
hide in
no-
the catacomb?
Yeah, there's no bat shit in those.
I don't know
I don't
if
know.
she might be just safer with us.
Yeah, because if someone ends up going down there, she could be found, and all that for nothing. So,
I know there's
can she fight?
potential to go really horrible, but
What do you think? Look at her.
She appears to be just like a common,
No.
almost like noble woman. She's 13 years old.
It's Marcus's sister. How if I know? I assume so. If he knows how to
Oh.
fight, she probably knows how to fight.
You know how to fight,
I've
young miss.
like,
Or cast spells.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was supposed to be wed off to another noble family, but then I went with Marcus on his pilgrimage to help the people out north of Stormbrook.
I say it's up to you, Missy. What would you rather do? We can't get you out of here right now. We need to save our friend. Do you want to come with us and stay with us and potentially be put in danger when Strahd eventually finds us? Because he will find us. Or do you want to, potentially hide in the catacombs?
I don't really want to hide in the catacombs.
Fair enough.
Well,
Daerma, how long does invisibility last?
About an hour.
Requires concentration.
yeah, it does.
Requires concentration.
It's handicapping us.
Yeah, she's dead weight.
She's.
Well, what if we put her in the treasure in the study? The treasure part of the.
Behind the walls.
Yeah.
Or how about we keep her here? She probably we could keep her here. At least we know she's here. She's safe. And if Strahd even has a heads up of knowing that she's missing, he's gonna come after us either way.
Well, he already knows we're gone because the stones are gone.
He knows we're here. He'll be expecting us.
So, I mean, the best guess would just be for her to hide. It's just the question is where.
There might be an argument leaving her in the room we found her. And you pretend that you still think Strahd is your friend if anyone comes. And you don't know who
I haven't
your
moved the
brother is.
models, but we're down in the teleporter room.
Yeah, we are
discussing
down in the
this.
teleport, yeah.
I want to roll a d20 to see if a random encounter occurs.
I think Tog, that's the best idea. If she just stays up there, if she's able to, pretend like nothing happened. I
Yeah,
think we're
does she
good,
still-
because then we'll
and then-
circle back around for her
transpired.
regardless.
And then we'll come and get you.
She's
When
wearing a
we find-
nightgown with like two slippers, essentially. Two like. She's not really
She's not
dressed.
dressed right.
She's like, there were clothes in the room, but we're not allowed to take them.
Maybe.
Do
I
you
don't
have
know.
anything else to wear? She looks over at Lice. Any extra clothes?
I just have a regular dress in my bag. It's not like it's gonna keep you warm.
Oh dear.
If you want to live, we give you clothing and you wait in the catacombs. Otherwise, you follow us and you'll probably die. Or you wait in the room and you have to lie to Strahd and he'll know you're lying and probably kill you.
That's if Strahd goes to that room.
I don't know.
Right.
If he wanted to kill me, he would have already.
Yeah, he'll just recharm you. This will be just another dream you had.
That's it.
She's a little
I
like
kinda-
perplexed because she doesn't know what to do. She's like, he has visitors here all the time. I'm sure there's a way to get in and out of the castle.
Has to be
But we
Yeah.
don't have time.
We don't have time, and you're far too recognizable.
Well, can't you disguise me somehow?
With what? A bonnet?
I don't know.
I think we should drag her along with us and try and
Should
keep
be
her out of the
safer with
fights.
us.
Yeah, I think that's the best way of doing it.
I'll like
There's
give
a
her like, my
chance,
extra
there's a
dress and
chance.
she can wear it.
But you need to know, Lassie, there's a chance it could go wrong. You are taking a risk doing this, so inevitably it's up to you.
The only other way is I could disguise myself and try to walk her out, but I think that'd be difficult.
I don't think we're going to even have time to walk her out.
I don't
We
think
won't
so
get
either.
her. I don't think we'd have time. As
We're
much as I'd
going
like
back
to
up to
say-
the we're going past the study back up to the bedroom. Or are we staying in the teleporter room? Where are we going?
We're discussing it in the teleport room.
Okay.
And,
Let me just go get her clothes, and I'll come back.
well, let's all go back to the room then if we're going to do that.
Because we're gonna go from there, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
All right, so I absolutely do have to go.
Yeah.
See you later,
But
Meridian.
my parting gift to her, in case she stays around, is to cast Death Ward onto her. 4th level spell. First time the target will drop to 0. As a
Okay,
result
I know
of
what it is.
damage. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So.
Last 8 hours.
So she's death warded. So I gotta go. So hopefully, good
Yeah.
things happen.
I've moved
Yeah,
everybody. Say thanks, Meridian, for showing up.
All right.
Happy
See you
Halloween.
Bye.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy.
Halloween.
Good night.
Thank you for
Halloween,
joining us.
Okay. So I've moved everybody back up to the room. I'm going to roll a d20 to see if a random encounter occurs. As we're taking our time. A natural 20, so a random encounter occurs.
Really
in
want
the
a
room.
random encounter.
I'm also going to move the time up by 10 minutes. We've been in here now 40 minutes.
Can you call me back to the table as well, please?
All right, sure. Let me do that.
I had a weird bug that had kept zooming me out, and it's still doing it.
I know, because the map is real intense. Try to just double click your guy.
Yeah,
See.
just keep zooming me out, like I've got a key pressed or something.
Might have to
Weird.
restart it.
I think it's me. I don't think it's your end.
Okay. I'm going to see what the random encounter is right now. Boom. I'm assuming that we're in the room. We'll have everybody roll a d20.
Just a straight D20.
Yeah, to see who sees this.
I was gonna say, usually I'm several steps ahead of the group.
Yeah, I know.
This sucks.
It says I have a natural 1, Nate.
I saw that.
I'll have it
That's why I
happen to Lice
commented.
since he rolls a natural 1.
Oh God.
Out of the
Okay.
darkness, Lice, as you're entering the room, is kind of like you're like the last one in, I'm assuming. Or you're
Just
kind of the
some
same.
shit.
Yeah. You see, actually, we'll say this. We'll say in the room now. Let me put it out. Like in the darkness, Lice, you're the only one who kind of notices it. Boop. Boop. Is the darkness lets out a demonic hiss as a black cat darts out of the shadow, trying best to avoid you. And it like leaves the room. What do you guys do? You guys
Did you guys just see that? The shadow just hissed.
The shadow just
I put the
hits.
cat here. Are we going to attack the cat or are we letting it run out of the room?
No, I'm gonna shoot it.
Shoot
go ahead and shoot
it!
Roll an attack roll.
Do we even see? Yeah, so we see this
I
cat.
put it
running.
out. You see it like in the Alistair as he's like, I guess you guys are headed to the room over here. Turns around and quickly takes his arm crossbow and shoots the cat. The cat, roll for damage.
You just pin this poor cat to the wall.
Yep, the cat gets the bolt of the crossbow, flings it as his arm, like I'm assuming like a little contraption opens up and like the thing shoots out, kind of like Vampire Hunter D.
Makes like a whizzing noise, like bzzz, when it makes a shot.
Jew is like startled by this. Obviously, she's like right there, and if you hit like that, and she's like, "Oh my!"
I turn and look at Alistair and go, What have they done to you?
Hey.
As I turn and look back to the poor cat that is now bolted to the wall.
The wall ornament now.
Okay,
Jew come-
vampire hunter.
Jew comes up to Lice and it's like, stay close to me.
Yeah. Okay.
I really
Are we
hope that
going
wasn't
in the
your
room?
cat, Missy.
Okay.
Also, something else happens. Oops. Shoot.
Oh, God.
Let's describe what happens. I'll roll a d6. It's pretty involved. Here we go. A 6. Oh no.
Oh no. Bring it on.
I'm gonna say that Alistair sees this as like bloody footprints that are leading into the room ahead.
I can just see that. I can't see what it is.
The bloody footprints, like you just look down and you see like these bloody footprints like leading you this way back to the exit. From this, they weren't here before, so something is wrong. They weren't here in the room.
I have true sight and dark vision and blind sight, so I'm just gonna run over there and look.
You
You get
look-
all the sights.
I'm
Yeah, you-
describing what you're seeing, even with the sights and stuff like that. And
You see, like his eyes like changing colors as like it's quickly flashing through, and he's like trying to like to detect the target.
they're supernatural footprints. They're bloody footprints that are traveling from this door. I'm hitting the light button, but it's bugged out or something. Let me see if I can do this.
Oh Jesus.
No, they're right here. So like the bloody footprints are headed out from that door that way. So
Do
they're
other
like,
people see this, or no? Like there's
you're
footprints.
the only one who notices it, and you point it out to everybody else, and everybody else sees it.
There's footprints on the ground, and I go over to here.
I imagine Alistair's just like the guy from Ghostbusters 2, you know, in the corridor.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Damn.
They lead out this way. Alistair, you swear you saw it, but the footsteps, like, they kind of like appear, like as you're leaving the room, like you see it, you just hear like a little squish almost, and like one of the footprints, like bloody footprints, is emerged, and it leads out this way, around the doorway, to the room where the spiral staircase is. Alistair is scouting ahead. Are we following Alistair?
Yeah.
Or are we
I
staying
assume
back
he
in the
knows what
room?
he's doing.
Are we following Alistair? Alistair, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start tracking it.
Okay. Roll a nature check.
Is it a nature or
What-
survival? I don't know.
Survival, I'm sorry. What's your favorite foe?
I'm pretty sure it's undead, but I'd have to find it.
I'm going to move everybody else out since we're following Alistair. Like this. Correct?
I'm gonna say to the
Yeah, undead.
These are tracks of some undead creature. So you get advantage on the roll to subtract them. What do you want to say, Toggle?
I'm gonna say to the woman, quickly grab your clothes while we're here.
I was told not to get them. They're in
No,
the
she's
closet
gonna
back there.
have my clothes, my spare dress, so it's not recognizable to anyone else.
Can you give me a moment to put it on?
Absolutely.
She goes around the corner
Quickly.
to change in privacy.
Oh, just put it on now, woman. Come on.
Well,
Alistair, are
I'm
we
with
waiting
her,
a
she's
minute to
fine.
have her change her clothes?
I'm gonna go through this next door and to see what's through the next door.
It's okay. We'll catch up.
Okay. You've been in this area before. Let me see where you're at. You've been in this area before, right? It goes down to the hallway. To the left is the footprints lead to the right, to the spiral staircase that goes downstairs. And then the footprints appear to end at the end of the stairwell. Where the
I
stairwell
rolled a
is.
20-something on tracking, by the way.
I've described it to you.
Okay.
Like you're tracking it. I've added a minute to the timer. She's done changing as Alistair is done tracking the creature. She comes out, she says, "Thank you."
Yeah, no
Else-
problem. Also take this. I'm gonna hand her my adventurer's knife. I know you probably don't know how to use it, but at least hold it close to you.
Okay. Stick the pointy thing in.
Yeah. Pointy thing out. Pointy thing out.
Okay.
Okay. Just go in. Yeah.
She's probably got like 1 hit point. Alistair, what are you doing?
Do I see anything?
No. If the stairway goes down into the spiral
I'm just gonna wait for
staircase,
the group and
you
just
hear the heartbeat above.
Just gonna wait for the group and like kind of like just meld against the wall here. Just gonna wait.
Okay. Are we catch up to Alistair, who's like quote unquote leading the party?
I'm gonna catch up to him and go, Alistair, why are we chasing this? I thought we were looking for Irina.
We don't need to. It's already went off.
Where does it go? I'll put down.
The track stop here.
Alistair,
Okay.
you did roll a natural 20. They appear to be just like leading out of the room, leading out of the area. Maybe some kind of warning. I don't know. You get that feeling that the bull is close by, or an agent of the darkness, right? Same thing with Daerma. Daerma, you look down, another fingernail comes off.
Oh. I hide my hand. I'm like, you didn't see that. You didn't see that.
What do you guys do? Are we going downstairs, or are we going back to the room? To go back and check out the closet where that woman says where the bloody footprints came from?
Yeah, let's check that.
We want to go check out the closet?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay.
I wonder what demons are going to be in
Can we
there.
move our characters back to that room? Where kind of
Back to
Toggle
that
is?
first room.
Yeah, where Lice and Toggle and them are at. Yep. Who's opening the door?
I'll open it.
Okay. Move your character up and right click and open it.
A big bloody door. I'm right in thinking this is.
Let me move your character up. There we go. All right. It's a big doorway. Ahead you see like the artist tried to do the best they could with this, and I'll describe the room.
Oh, God.
It appears to be like a bath chamber. Red satin curtains hang in the archways at both ends of the south wall in this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large, ornate iron tub with clawed feet. Alistair, the tub is full of blood.
That's minging.
Well, I mean, he's a vampire. Are we really
Let's
surprised?
have Alistair roll a DC 13 con save because he feels the cold touch of something come over him. DC 13.
As can you.
You fail as you roll.
a nat 1.
You get advantage on the saving throw. For some reason, I'll tell you why. Roll again.
Hey, Az, can you put my character back up to the place where we're at? Because
Sure.
it fell.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know it's a little challenging. You passed.
Oh, wow.
You resist. You feel like the effects of poison, but like some of the pumps and your gears come over your system, and you resist the effect of being poisoned. As a cold touch runs across your back.
It's my favorite. There's poison in here.
There you go, Dorman.
Well, that's alarming.
And you see a little like gas kind of come out of his back as it like released whatever it was.
Can you tell what kind?
Shoot.
Let me see. No, definitely not.
I turn to the woman that I just realised is with us, and I say, "Do you remember if Strahd ever brought another woman round?
I don't go in there.
But do you
Strahd told me
remember?
not to go in there.
Do you remember a woman, and I describe Irina, that looks like that? That's all.
Lady Kolyana?
Yes.
Of course. He's supposed to be married to her tomorrow.
Do you know where he was keeping her?
She was here not too long ago. But I don't know where they're at now. Because it's been a day. She was here.
Dog, your red is showing.
Shall we continue?
Yep, we're gonna go through this room then.
Just wait one
Dog,
moment.
your blood's
Just wait.
showing.
Just wait one moment. Let me look ahead.
Alistair wants to move ahead and kind of scout out
Yeah, I'll let him do it.
as we wait back in the room.
He's a weird, shadowy creature.
What are you doing,
I'm
Lice?
gonna just close the doors out there just in case someone is gonna come through them
You can.
into the study
Okay.
for her.
Yeah, let me right click and close the doors for you.
Thanks.
Oh, behind us. Yeah.
Behind us, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't want to make it look like we. Well, Strahd knows we're here, but we don't want to make it even more alarming.
We don't need them.
Alistair,
to know
I've
where we
kind of
are.
described it, the room to you. What are you searching in particularly?
I'm just walking quietly, and I'm just gonna approach this. The
Bathtub.
Yeah, I just want to make sure there's no one in the bathtub.
As you approach it, a
Let me know if I need-
blood-drenched creature explodes out of the tub and attaches itself to the ceiling, cackling manically. Blood pours off its pale flesh and bony limbs as stringy hair as it scuttles away. Do you want to roll initiative and try to attack it before it scuttles off? Okay.
Shoot it!
Yeah,
Shoot the thing.
I need to roll
I
a
can
stealth
cast
roll.
hold person.
Is it a person though?
A
You
whole
guys all see
object.
this huge explosion goes up. The bathtub of blood explodes. Alistair is now coated in
Oh, it's a
blood.
humanoid.
Let me pull up the encounter.
You're right, Daerma. I don't think it's a humanoid thing, so I don't know if it counts as a humanoid.
One time, I was like, we were probably gonna need Hope Monster for something like that.
Monster.
Okie dokie. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Yay! Oh yeah,
Daerma.
I had one good roll.
Daerma, what'd you get? 10.
Oh,
Fat
goody.
natural
okay.
1. Toggle. 13.
13.
Radiant 0. Alarian 0. Alistair.
18.
Lice.
Gentlemen, even
7.
Okay.
it goes to show you that even with a +9 to initiative, I still am shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll get there.
Start the encounter. All right, Alistair's up. I'm assuming you can hit the creature. I will put out the model of the creature as it's kind of like over here across the ceiling. What do you want to do, Alistair? Shoot it?
Yeah, shoot it. So dread ambusher. So you hear like the whirling sounds come online, and I fire my first shot with advantage.
Okay.
Uh, 21.
That is a hit.
Right. First hit is 19 plus 4. 23.
Okay.
I'll shoot again. 15.
That's a hit.
17.
Yep.
And another hit. And 21.
Wow.
Is it still alive?
It is dead. You hear the screeches of it go off as it drops and dissipates. The blood drenches onto the ground.
How many attacks was that?
2. 2 for fighter, 1 for dread ambusher.
Oh.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Well, that was easy.
The whirling sound stops, and I'm like, my fault. He turns around, he's like all in blood.
My apologies.
I'm just like this and put my axes back away on my back and go. Okay.
And then the doors open up. As Alistair makes a lot of noise, I rolled a random encounter roll. I rolled a natural 20 or something. 4 whites come into the room. I'll put out the whites. Give me a second. As we'll create the encounter a little bit more. Should we use these little ghosties? Or we should use some more undead?
Really hard to frickin' navigate.
They look kind of like zombies. Like.
What room are they in?
No, I mean, they look kind of like this. They look like soldiers, sort of like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll put them right here.
Okay, there they are.
They open the room up. I'm going to say they go on the initiative count of that, so give me a second. Let me plug them in. I just had to roll it up on my little random encounter.
Want a noise toggle? You got it.
Well, there's guns blazing.
Give me a second, guys.
Okay. He did like wear up and sound like a fucking Gatling gun going off. Yeah.
Ooh.
We need to fit Alistair with a silencer. Then he will be a proper stealthy.
Give me a second, guys. Almost ready. Okay. Let's change up the music.
I see 2. You said there's 4 of them?
There's 4 of them back there. The reason why you can only see 2 is that your sight is limited as a player.
Oh, cool. It's awesome.
Give me a second.
You see 2? I only see 1. It's even better.
I don't know how I see 2.
Let's turn on the battle scary music. Okay. I'm assuming one of them spends his free action opening the door. They come in to attack Lice. They've been ordered not to attack Jew. So I'm assuming Jew, she spends her movement. I didn't know to even have her moving. She like backs away into the corner just so we get her out of the way. The other ones move up to Lice to attack Lice.
Oh, good God.
And the other one comes up to attack Daerma. Okay, so here we go.
You only have 1 reaction.
They get 2 attacks. I'll say they all have long swords to make it easy. So first attack. Let me pull up the combat log here so I can see it easier for me.
Do they take radiant damage from the sword?
No, they're not like vampires where they don't have sunlight sensitivity. Good question, though.
Okay.
Attack number 1 onto Lice, 19. I'm going to say they do. I actually have to re-roll the damage there, Lice, because they roll with 2d6 because they're using 2 hands on the sword. You take 12 points of slashing damage, okay? That was attack number 1, Lice. Roll a natural 1 in the second one. Here's attack number from the second guy. 13. Your AC is 14, right?
Yeah.
Do you have the temp HP, right, from Viridian as well? Mm-hmm. Okay, great. I'm sorry, I rolled the wrong damage there. Okay. You take another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
The last 2 attacks, natural 20. Onto Lice.
I'd like to use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
Okay. That's not a super critical, but you do take critical damage. Mm-hmm. I'll just roll it like this. You take 17 points of critical damage, make a DC 15 con save.
Okay, hold on. You said 17 points?
Mm-hmm.
DC.
Plus the other
15
damage I
con
did to
save.
you, right?
Yeah, that literally halved everything. And I failed this con save.
So you take a stack of exhaustion. Alistair and Dwarma, by the way, when you roll your initiative checks in the future, they roll at disadvantage. Since you, I'm sorry, except for Dwarma. Only Alistair. Dwarma is immune to exhaustion now that he's a lich. Okay. Okay. The last 2 attacks on the Dwarma. What's your AC, Dwarma?
15.
Nice. Just one of them hit. This is just slashing damage.
Hold on. What was the
7
what
points
was
of
the
damage.
attack? 7.
Yep.
Okay.
Do your Hellish Rebuke damage, Lice. As your reaction onto one of them.
That'll be 29.
Nice. It's badly injured. How do you flames envelop it?
Just as soon as it hits me, I'm just gonna erupt into flames.
Flames burst onto it, and it like crumples to the floor really quick, but gathers itself. Okay, let's go down the initiative count. 2. Toggle.
Alright. I see them. I hear the noise of them fighting with
They
everyone
must have been
behind
close
us.
by.
I turn and see that Lice is in the most danger, so
bloody
I'm
now.
gonna
And has a stack of exhaustion, right? Oh boy.
I'm actually gonna rage
Okay.
as I go up to her, and I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna grab her and pull her behind me. So I'm moving her out of their combat range, so they don't get an attack
Okay.
of opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
And then I'm gonna stand here, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Dwarma.
Okay, so I'm going to. I need to see my freaking character right now. Give me a minute.
You're right next to one of them. One of them hand to hand with you. Yep.
Okay, so I am going to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna
Twice on deck.
probably do that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
are you
I'm
gonna do?
going to cast web in that general direction with where Tog's at.
So you want to web everybody,
gonna-
including Tog?
No. I want to web everybody excluding Tog.
What's the? It's 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll allow.
Probably gonna,
We'll allow.
Okay.
You like target it over here behind the doorway.
Yep.
Okay, so I have to make deck saves for these guys, right?
For web only if they start in it.
Okay. I failed the saving throw for them.
Okay.
So they're restrained, right?
Yeah, they're restrained. They're restrained, yes, and they have to take a turn to break out of it.
So they spend. You can attack them now at advantage toggle, or they also attack at disadvantage. Lice is up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the one that I got with Hellish Rebuke.
Sure, it's badly injured. It's one right next to Tog right here.
Right, yeah. Because I have disadvantage, and they have disadvantage, does it just cancel out? Just be one roll?
You do not have disadvantage. You only have
Oh, with one
disadvantage
stack?
on abilities checks. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like
gotcha.
persuasion, those type of things, right?
Okay.
Initiative
Okay.
as well.
Gotcha. I am gonna cast Firebolt on that one.
Awesome.
I'll be right back.
And that's a 25 to hit.
Nice.
And then it's gonna take 19 points of damage.
Your firebolt comes up beneath it as it tries to gather itself. As Tog like slams you back and pushes you back in safety, it envelops the white as it's incinerated.
Okay.
The sword whispers sweet nothings. What do you want to do? That's your first attack.
And as my bonus, no, that's it. That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just back up.
Top of the round, Alistair.
Okay.
You're in the other room. You hear fighting.
If I can do this.
Do you want to
I think
move?
that's it.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you go.
that's like not that far.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna just shoot him from there.
Okay.
Just gonna lane to the right and then just try to hit this the one to Toggle's right.
They have a +2 to AC since you're shooting through targets.
Okay, hold on a second. I guess I closed it.
I wish in the combat thing, when a creature died, I could just remove it because it's still like in the initiative count. It's fresh, uninjured. That's a hit.
And it's engaged with Tog, so I'll do the sneak attack.
It's wearing
damage,
studded leather.
16 plus 1, 17.
17 damage. Okay.
Second shot.
How does your arrow puncture the white?
Right in the forehead. The next one just follows right behind it.
It smacks and grazes its ear as it kind of falls off and twitches on the ground.
Next one hits it for 21, falls over, I guess.
For 21 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, let me do this.
Alright. Plus 15.
It's a sharpshooter.
You're taking -5 to the roll?
Yeah. -4.
Okay. Let me... 21, no, it's still up.
Okay.
7 HP. My turn. The 3 are up. It's the 2 are attacking Toggle now. The last one's attacking Daerma. Here we go, Toggle. Attack number 1. The long sword. What's your AC at?
18.
Still pretty hard to hit you. I hit you with the second one. Just start attacking with normal swords, Toggle. These are not magical swords or anything like that. They hit you for 7 points of slashing damage.
I reduced to 3 because I'm raging.
Okay. Attack number 2, Toggle. 17, that's a hit. Or to creature number 2. 3 more points of damage, Tog.
17 doesn't hit. I got an AC of 18.
Okay, sorry, then that one does not hit, and the last one doesn't hit. Now we're on to Daerma.
Right.
Daerma gets hit again. For 3
Shield.
more. You want a shield?
Cast shield. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
shield.
mark it on your spell sheet.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. What's your AC at now, Daerma?
It's at 20.
It sees you cast shield, and whites are more intelligent than like zombies and stuff. Their souls are connected more strongly to the bodies. It moves up to lice and attacks lice.
Oh.
With the next attack with an 18, it hits lice for another 1d10. Just rolling pretty low on the damage. 3 more points of damage to lice. White's turns is over. 2 are fresh. 1 is injured. Daerma's up.
All right. All right. So
Your
what
shield
am I gonna
goes down in the start of your turn.
Yep.
And I before Daerma?
I'm sorry. Toggle's up.
Before him.
Toggle's up. I'm sorry. Just the way the initiative count got messed up. Toggle in the thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Toggle. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to start battering everything. I'm going to batter the first one that attacked lice because the others posing less of a threat.
Not to rules lawyer you, but you didn't do any damage last round, right? And you took damage.
But I got attacked.
Okay.
Yeah, so I keep rage.
Okay. You're up.
Yeah, I don't have to take damage. It's as long as I get attacked.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I've still got rage up.
Great.
I want a reckless.
You want a reckless?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
reckless. So I get advantage on them all, and then I'm gonna attack the one that's to my left that just attacked lice. With my main hand.
It's really damaged. its like boots and like the magic that's holding together is like rattled.
19 hits, doesn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 13. That's 15 points for the first attack, plus my sneak attack damage, which is another 12.
Your like axe like grinds into the face, like right past Alistair's crossbow bolt. The white like gurgles out as the magic that was barely holding it together collapses.
I scream at it and then kind of spit at it. That was the one. That was the one that was attacking Lice, by the way.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
Alright.
Sure. How much damage did you do that one then?
In total, it was 15 plus 12, so
That one was
30,
uninjured. 30 something?
30. Wait, what am I doing? 15. No, sorry. 15 plus 12 is 28. Am I being an idiot? No, 27.
27.
27. Yeah. Sorry.
Isn't math fun?
No, I'm not in the mood for it tonight. I'm usually pretty good, but not with
Okay.
it.
That's your first attack toggle. You got another attack in you?
Yeah, second attack.
You gonna try to help
Same-
Lice out?
Yep, same creature. Gonna
Okay.
keep attacking the one that's attacking Lice. Not the best roll, 21, so
Yeah,
still
for sure.
hits, I'm presuming.
You guys are level
another-
10. Let's do this.
That's another 15 points of damage.
Still up.
Still up. I'm gonna offhand with my new Illuminar into its fin, so it's now magical.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lice. You're right. Yeah, they do have sunlight sensitivity. 4, but they don't take damage. They just attack you at disadvantage.
They just get melted.
Sorry, Lice.
28 for that one. And that's another 13 points of damage to that same one.
Nice.
Is it still up?
Is it still up
it's
after
dropped.
that?
It's the same description that I reserved my description I used before. So there's one that's up that's fresh, that one standing in front of you, and then the other one is badly damaged.
That
Great.
one I turn spit at after I bury my axe in its face, and then face the others and growl at them, and end my turn.
Dorma's up.
It's growling.
Then
My web's
Lice up.
still up.
Your web is
My
still
web's
up.
still up.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's
should've-
broken out?
Nobody's broken out. They're fighting Toggle through there. I should have rolled with disadvantage. I forgot about the web.
Hey, okay.
And Toggle would get
I'm not-
advantage. That one was not caught in the web, though.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, that's why I attacked it.
Okay.
So
I wish I could put out the effects like I could in Tabletop Simulator to really
By
help
the
me
way,
remember that stuff.
if they attack me, that's just straight roll because I went reckless on that. Other
That's
guy.
right. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Dwarma, what do you want to do? They're in their web.
Hmm?
They're in the web.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably keep them there.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna keep them there and use. I've never thought I'd use this before on a dwarf, but I'm gonna cast Enlarge on Tog.
Fine, like
So what is it? Does it just make him like the size of a normal like person, like 6 feet or something, or?
Yeah.
It actually makes me large.
Web does not require concentration.
Web does require concentration, so I'm going
It doesn't.
to drop it.
I don't think it does.
No, I said it does. It does require concentration, so I'm gonna have to drop it.
Okay.
And I'll cast Enlarge on Tog so he can go crazy.
All right. I'll blow Toggle up. As
feel the power.
what happens to you, Tog, as you
Oh my!
suddenly become pretty big.
You're on my foot.
As Tog's
it's
giant,
uncomfortable.
smelly feet,
Boots.
like those of a hobbit, somehow squish onto Lysa's. The two whites growl at you a little bit.
My weight is multiplied by 8, by the way, and dwarfs are heavy.
And the
Even though
rabbit
they're
that you
small,
have in
they're
your hand
heavy.
is like gargantuan now. It's the size of one of them.
Just
Hit him
smack
with a
him.
rabbit, Tog.
Hit him with the rabbit toggle.
Oh, don't we have a thigh bone?
Yes.
I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain all my attacks, if enlarge is right, I get an extra D4 on all my attacks, don't I? That's how it works.
I think it's a like a fake enlarge, so it's like one attack gets an extra, or I don't,
Is it
I don't
only
remember.
one? I think it's all of my attacks.
Don't make me look it up.
Yep,
Have,
it's all of your
what's his
attacks.
Oh, there you go.
Target size doubles in all dimensions.
I know I get massively heavier because I remember in one of my campaigns someone used this on something that was pretty flimsy and they just went straight for it.
Oh yeah, forgot.
All your weapons do an extra 1d4 damage.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell. Really good spell.
Okay. Lice is up.
Am I able to
Todd.
see around Toggle to cast spells at these two?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Okay, on the one that's pretty damaged.
Well, I have two, so
Sure.
I would use them on both.
Okay, let's try
Well, I
the
gotta
first one and
if
see
I
if it
can
drops.
Hit the 16.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
You also, I think, get
Uh,
advantage on attacking.
22.
You. Yeah. So,
And
all right.
then plus 3, so that's 10, and then the other one. Yep, 4.
Nice.
I
Lice,
think that's all I
your
can really do.
Eldritch Blast, what does it look like? Remember how I described like
Um,
Marcus's ones look like a gavel of force and energy?
It would look like the same color that the sword gives off. So it would just be that kind of light.
Like a streak of light passes by you, Toggle, into this one right here and cracks into his spine. The white lets out a blood-curdling shriek as it dies. The other one is getting damaged. Top of the round is Alistair.
I make a good. Let's see.
There's one left. And I'm massive.
Let me see. I'm just gonna move to the
Just step
side
on 'em.
here, and then just make a shot at.
Okay. Boop.
Thank you. $19 plus.
I think you get now. I
5.
think you get advantage. Let me just double check the restrain thing. I think all attacks against a creature you get advantage on attacking.
He's not restrained anymore because he had to drop.
Oh,
his
that's
head.
right. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage did you do on that first hit there, Alistair?
24.
Okay. Nice.
21.
How do you kill it?
It's it's the same like spot shots in the same spot.
The arrow, like
Right-
you Robin Hood it?
Right in the middle of his forehead.
The
So there's
arrow.
here, and then the other one. So he's like, "What is that?" And then like the next one hits him, and he just falls over.
Nice. I told you it wasn't safe in here. As you guys look, and the cat being dead over here too, as I get up against the wall. Guess you're making a lot of noise.
Do
Hey,
I
look, there's a
see
cat.
any boxes in the room? I'm in a rage.
There's no boxes, Toggle. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
We just start breaking the bookshelf. Like,
Well, I calm down, let the rage in, and slowly shrink after a minute. And go, well, that was strange.
Looks like you were inspired by my last make.
Oh, it was, I felt very strong when I was bigger. That might come in handy, Daerma.
Yes, it will. I'll keep the spell handy for you.
You're muted.
It only lasts for a
I'll
minute,
keep-
Dwarma, so it comes down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, after a minute,
As Toggle returns back to normal dwarf size, Toggle, how do you feel about being about 4 foot high now? As your head was
back to
touching the
normal.
ceiling before.
Yeah, fair.
back to normal, but
I'll keep the
a,
spell
li-
in
a
handy
little
for you.
a little glad because I was a lot heavier and it was quite hard to move that weight around.
Jude says, we're making a lot of noise. I don't know if we should stay here.
she does have a point. I mean, those guys
Can't-
came after us. There's a lot of noise. We have to keep moving.
I'm kind of curious how heavy I actually was. So I'm fairly certain dwarfs are ridiculously heavy.
Do you guys want to search the closet or go somewhere else?
I think we want to know Tog's weight.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll follow the rest
Times
of you.
8. Whatever it was, times 8. I don't think D&D Beyond has a way to calculate total weight, especially when you're carrying the bag of holding, which is like considered extra dimensional space with all the coins and everything, right?
I do have my weight turned on, which I've got here,
Yeah.
but that's for
Times 8.
what I'm holding. That's what I'm holding. But my actual character weight
You don't have it determined.
is I have got it, and it's a lot. It's like 185 kilos.
Something like half a ton or something.
So times that by 8, that's half a ton. Yeah,
Something like that.
fucking heavy. Jesus.
The biggest dwarf in all the land.
Woo!
Are we checking the closet out?
Check the closet. Get in the
Alistair,
closet.
as you looked in the room, let me go back. I didn't see this. Daerma goes ahead. Daerma, you do see a door off here to the left as well.
Oh.
So there is a doorway out of this bedroom. I'm sorry, the bathroom here. There's another dresser here too. Daerma has to go through these red curtains to go check it out. Are we checking it out, Daerma?
Yeah.
Okay. Daerma goes ahead. Let's roll up a random encounter. Roll. See if something happens with Daerma. Oh yeah. Rolling pretty well tonight, guys.
Oh.
Let me see what happens with Daerma here. Wow. Okay, so where's Daerma at? Let me move him in here.
Right here.
Let me describe what you see. I'm going to move you in here. Give me a second while I move you kind of into the room. Oh, it won't let me move you in. Strange. It's
Yeah, I
kinda,
tried
you see that? It's like
moving
kind of blocking you in there. I'll move you up to like
That's
here.
weird.
I'll describe what you kind of see, Daerma.
Okay.
Alistair and you guys are just kind of back here talking while Daerma moves ahead. What else is everybody doing?
I mean, I'm going to move ahead, but if you have to do something with Daerma.
Yeah, you're not too far behind. Let me describe the room first there, guys. It's a closet. The walls here are lined with iron hooks upon which hang black capes and formal wear. 2 arch windows in the south wall are covered by heavy curtains. Satin red drapes hang in the archways that connect this closet to the adjoining bath chamber. Daerma, there's like black capes and it's unrecognizable. This is like Strahd's closet. Like, and then you see like 16 sets of fine clothes. You look out of the corner of your eye. Shadows are everywhere. I'm gonna put them out.
Is it bad that I really want to set this room on fire?
You might just have to. And then we're gonna start the initiative count again. Let's keep Daerma's character there as I will just.
We have to roll initiative.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Okie dokie.
3, 4, 5. You're like stringing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 6. I'm gonna get advantage on the first attack too on Daerma. Now Daerma, let me double check this. You might be resistant to necrotic damage.
Holy fuck.
As his new form of being a lich helps him out. Let me just double check. Yeah, we're gonna say Daerma, you're now resistant to necrotic damage.
Woo!
Welcome
As-
to the club.
As
So you take
Daerma, as the longer the potion like lasts on you, I will add more abilities and things like that to you. Okay. Necrotic is the first one I'll give you.
Whee!
I have to recreate the encounter because it's a random encounter.
That's
has-
good.
Hold on here.
Oh, that's bad, eh? Do our swords hurt Daerma then?
No.
Find out.
No, he does not. They do not.
Hit me, brother. No, I'm just kidding.
I have to create the encounter and then we'll roll initiative. Feel free to roll initiative now.
Yeah, nat 1. Here we go. Oh, what?
I got a
Okay.
20. I got a 20, but I need to run to the toilet. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
I am way too far back to have initiative of 22.
I'll just keep it.
Daerma, you're up there with with your true sight, you can see perfectly. You look around though, like now that you can see, like the room would normally be dark, right? You see these like figures, like distorted, somewhat humanoid. What'd you roll for initiative, Daerma?
17.
Toggle got a 20. Beridian is 0. Larian 0.
0.
Alistair.
8.
Lice.
Wow, that's
22.
the lowest I've seen you roll.
I rolled
And then
really
I
well
think-
too. I'm gonna attack with the shadows first. We'll attack with 4 of them around Daerma. I'll give them flanking bonus as well.
Wonderful.
So an advantage stack +2 essentially. Well, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 11.
Let's just roll a stealth roll to see if I get advantage on the attack. Yeah, we'll say we do.
You get advantage.
What's your AC? Attack
My
number 1.
AC is 15.
First one doesn't hit. Oh, that's +2, so that's a hit.
+2.
You take 1 point. You take half damage from the number I'm telling you. Okay. So 4
Okay.
points of necrotic. So
So
you have
2.
to exactly. But your strength is reduced.
Oh god.
Oh, that's right.
1
Oh, these fucking things!
by 1. Attack number 2. They get 1 attack only.
I am going to shield that. I'm sorry. I'm
You
gonna shield
have to
that.
declare the shield before I roll the damage. On the second attack,
Okay.
I'll allow you to roll the shield. I rolled a 16, so it doesn't hit you, right? Now that you shield.
It does not.
Okay, the third attack. What's your AC with the shield on?
20.
Okay. That one hits with a 22.
Ooh. 22.
Another 1 point of strength, but I'll roll the damage too. Let's roll the damage first. 10 points of necrotic, so 5. Last attack.
So how do you round that down?
Just round it down, and then you round down. So
So
you divide by
it'll
2, round down.
It'll be like 3.
The last one I rolled a 20, so that's another hit. Last hit, and then we'll start the initiative count where Lice is up first. I rolled max damage on that one. So you take another 7 points of necrotic, or 14, right? 14 divided by 2 is 7. Plus
But
your
I lose 3 strengths.
so you've lost 2 strength plus another 3 that I just rolled for a total of 5 strength. What's your strength at now, right? It's at 3, right?
It is at 3.
Daerma's about
Hold on,
to
wait.
die,
Again?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
unfortunately, even with the resistance to necrotic.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying to help you out, Daerma. Lice is up.
Is there any
You
like?
You're fighting
is there
going on
any-
in the closet, and Jew says, "I told you." It's not
I'm gonna
safe
tell
here.
her to just stay here, and I'm gonna try to. Well, I don't know how much is it. Am I able to get there within 30 feet or no?
I'm gonna
to where-
say you're kind of close. You're like behind, just to help you guys
Close
out with
enough
this
to cast a spell.
encounter. She says, "Okay," and I mean, because Daerma's in there fiddling in there. You move up to here, and you can see the shadows attacking him. What do you want to do?
I spells here. There we go.
There we go.
I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast on 2 of them if I can
Okay.
hit them.
Sure. I think Daerma's dead next round. I'm up next. I rolled high on the initiative. Shadows
does
on deck.
He's already
18
dead.
One of them
Yeah.
hits.
They have an AC of 12.
Oh, okay. So I'll
Okay, how do I
roll for damage. One of them gets 8 points of damage.
Fuck. I
I
hate this thing.
would say probably the closest one to the door that I could see.
Roll the next attack, Lice.
I did. One of them was an 8. The other one was an 18 to
Okay,
hit.
I'm gonna just say one of the shadows is destroyed. But Daerma is still surrounded. The other shadow squeezes by over here. I'm gonna say with your sword out, the shadows have disadvantage now. and
Okay.
attacking them.
Good.
Okay. So
Good.
they have sunlight sensitivity or sunlight weakness.
Mhm.
But they sense that Dwarma is going to die. If they sense he's going to die, they'll kill him and scurry away into a safer spot to re-stealth and attack. Attack number 1 on the Dwarma. Not at advantage, actually at disadvantage. Your shield is still up. No, wait, the surprise round is over, your shield is down. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Attack number 1 of 4. That's a miss. Attack number 2 of 4. That's also a miss. Attack number 3 of 4. It's also a miss. Attack number 4 of 4. So they're attacking with disadvantage. Oh, and the last one attacks as well.
Shield.
Well, I haven't done it. I haven't attacked with it.
Oh wait.
So none of them have hit. With Lice entering the room, the sword creates like a beam of light as she peers her head through the curtains and basically saves your ass. The shadows move, though. I'm going to move them over here. You can get an attack of opportunity against one of them if you want to use your reaction as they move out of the way.
I would have to use a firebolt, right?
I don't. Do you have Warcaster?
No, I don't.
No,
I could
then
probably.
You can't.
Yeah, I
cast
can't
Firebolt.
use anything.
Are they coming out of my range so that I
Yeah.
get an opportunity of an attack?
No. Sorry,
Okay.
Lice. Let's go down the initiative count to Toggle.
Hey,
So nobody knows, like, they went this way, though.
no, I didn't see. Only they saw. I
You see
think
the light
I
of my
would-
sword, right?
Toggle,
Yeah,
you hear,
I'll see
like,
them.
fighting. You see Lice go in and cast a spell, so they're fighting something in there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run in there.
Okay. Toggle dashes up, and then you look to the right with your dark vision, and you can barely see, like, shadows moving through. You saw
I
them
got
in
a
the crypts.
Luminar out for what it's worth.
Yeah. It shines. It's not considered sunlight with the Luminar. It's not as powerful as the artifact. And I think it shines so you can see the two of them here. It's dim light, and so you can see the faint outlines of the shadows scurrying away. That's your end
I'm
of your
gonna
turn,
try and
I think.
yeah, I'm gonna try and step in front of Daerma, and then
Okay.
that'll end my turn.
Dwarma's up.
Because I got
Alistair's
wait,
on
no,
deck.
that's just my movement actually. I'm wondering if it's worth running. Nah. I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna stay there and take the dodge action.
Dwarma's up.
That's just my movement.
What do you want to do, Dwarma?
Okay, I am going to. How many creatures are there?
Yeah.
Are they in
There's
front of
5.
my range or no?
There's 5 of them in front of you.
In front.
Lice
I
destroyed
don't-
one of them. It's okay. I'm just telling you that they're there.
Can
do you
I
want?
move out?
Yeah.
Probably the
I'm gonna-
best.
I am gonna move out of the closet and run as fast as I can and just.
You're coming out of the closet, Dwarma?
Yes, I am. I'm gay.
You
know?
Dwarma comes out and he's like looks pale and weakened. And Alistair, you look, he runs past you, Lice, like you can't even see him because he's just like hurrying he just like shoves you aside. But Alistair sees it as his head comes up. Dwarma's completely bald. The strength of the shadows, like, have just deteriorated him. Plus, drinking the potion of Lichdom, his body is slowly beginning to.
You're dying a little too fast, friend.
Slow down.
Alistair's up.
Where did all my hair go? Is it back in there? Can you check?
Toupee? I think I need some
can-
Dwarma.
Does this
Really?
fucker
Hook me
have
up.
toupees in here?
Look, I can't see them. Where are these things?
You can't see him.
Are
You
they
just.
vanished? Are they vanished off my thing? Yeah, they. Oh no, they're running.
I'm gonna move you up to toggle and tell you what you see, but
Sure.
that's it. That's the end of the turn. I'm assuming. I think you get one
How
attack.
far was that?
I'm allowing you to get that
I was-
one attack because of the Gloomstalker stuff. So you can shoot one of them.
No, that's a Gloomstalker is only at the beginning.
It's the first round.
So you're letting me have the attack action, is what you're saying?
Yeah. No, you don't get the attack action. You get one attack. You dashed in there. Let's go.
No,
back.
I was in this room. I was like right next to him.
Let's take a look. It's not too far.
Yeah.
No, you can do the attack action. Yeah, go ahead and shoot.
Okay. It's hard to navigate that.
Yeah, I should have had you attack as well, Toggle. I'm sorry.
I would have been out of range. I couldn't get to him.
I think you were just about in range, like moving around a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, but
so
it
Actually, I'm going to say, well, because Alistair can move 40 feet because of Gloomstalker, right? Because he has an extra 10 movement in the first round.
Yeah, but I got
Yeah.
40 feet as well.
Oh, my bad.
But
Do you want-
it
do you
don't
wanna go
matter. They
first?
would have been out of melee range. So
Yeah. Do you want to move up to them, though, Toggle, like here?
nah. I'll stay where I was.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'll shoot away.
Okay. Do I hear trick-or-treaters visiting Dwarmis?
Oh
14?
no.
They have an AC of 12, I think. Yep.
I'm just gonna shoot all the shots first, just to get it out of the way.
Okay.
What in the?
1, 2. Third shot, and then I forgot my bonus action for crossbow expert, so 4th shot. Oh. So 4 hits.
I'm assuming, like, you shoot them in the back and, like, 4 of the shadows just, like, are destroyed.
Oh, okay.
That's the end of your turn, correct?
Nah, screw it. I'm gonna accent surge and shoot these other ones.
Okay. The other one's behind the corner. It's heavily fortified. So the first one, I'm going to say you destroy there. Shoot the next one. 17. Plus, I'll say you destroy that one too.
I ignore cover with the sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Why don't you?
Crossbow.
How much ammo you got left?
I don't know if like how obsessed you are with ammo because I have a bag of holding. So you just tell me how much ammo you want me to have.
You can't have a bag of holding. Only Toggle
I'll
can.
repurpose my guy later.
Yeah.
How much ammo do you want my guy to have? I didn't know we were gonna have
I
it
got
as
like
a guy.
60 bolts or something. I don't know how much a quiver has.
Yeah, I mean they're dirt cheap. I had like 17,000 to spend. I just put it on my character sheet just to say I had it.
We'll say you have 40 bolts left.
Sure.
Okay. The end of combat. Daerma got ambushed, though. Just going through the closet, going through Strahd's closet. A bunch of shadows came out. Daerma looks bad. Like, badly injured. One more encounter with the shadow, and Daerma's done for, really.
How many strength do I have?
You have 3 strength left.
Okay. Okay, just had to make sure because I thought I got whacked.
You did get hit a little bit. I don't know how much HP do you got left, Daerma?
43.
Okay. Are you bloodied?
Not really. I'm still looking fine.
Okay. But one more encounter with the
Probably
shadows,
bloody.
and Daerma might be dead.
Might. I'm already dead.
What do you guys do? The closet is just that, guys. Are we going to waste some time in the closet?
Nope.
No, I'm going back out.
Okay.
If I'm already in here, is there anything that looks expensive?
The clothes are like considered fine clothes.
Yeah, I'll take something that looks particularly fine.
I'll take some
I mean,
Strahd's
Especially-
clothes.
Especially if there's something of a cape variety. Because I want
Hey.
to piss Strahd off.
hey,
wanna
can
put
I
on
have
one?
one of those? That's the only reason why I walked into there was to take some of his stuff.
Yeah, take it if you want it. I'm not going to put it in the bag.
I'll take his cape and I hand a cape over to Tog and say, "Hey, here you go. Let's piss him off."
I was just going to use it as a... Yeah, exactly that.
I want to piss him off too, and I just put the cape on, and I look like an evil bad guy with my hair all completely bald.
Yeah, I kind of look at him and he's kind of rotting really quickly and I'm like... and then turn out the room.
I'm gonna move up the time by. You want to spend like 5 minutes in the room, Toggle, or?
Yeah, it was just a couple of minutes. Just
Okay,
to...
I'll add a couple minutes there. Toggle, put on your sheet that you got one of Strahd's cloaks. Jew, like, kind of stumbles in there. She says, "You're not supposed to wear one of the master's cloaks."
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, I'll just ignore her.
I don't want to. I don't want to piss her off. I just,
She's pretty attached to Lice of all the characters here, so she stands really close to Lice. What do you guys do?
I go, well, we haven't tried this door, and I go up to this door.
I'm gonna back up a little bit and just move her back in case anything jumps out of it.
Okay, we'll move
We've
you
had
back
just the
to
best
like
of luck.
here.
Just a little bit.
Sure.
Not that far back, but like by the tub a little bit on that corner.
Okay. Like back
So while
here.
everybody,
But yeah, that works. Yeah.
so while everybody's doing that, I'm just looking. Does Strahd? Oh wait, Strahd doesn't have a mirror, right? He's a vampire.
You see like a cabinet in front of him, and like you look at your face, it's like gaunt. Now, like your eyes are like, you try to move your eyeballs, and they just like, you're like looking left, you're seeing straight, but you can't even like control your eyes anymore.
Yo, I look cross-eyed. How do I look? Okay, at this point, I'm
You
like,
just use disguise self and look alive.
yeah, I could just use or alter self.
Before Toggle opens the door, since he's checking for traps, let me just close that door. You hear the faint sounds of like music. You want to open it up?
In front of me.
Yeah. Through the doorway.
I tell everyone that I hear music, but we're gonna go in.
Music in a bathroom.
It's like the faint sounds of like haunting, beautiful music, sadly recalling happier times.
Yep, I'm still getting him.
Toggle is fearless, opening the door up. I'll open the door back up. He tells everybody that there's something going on, right?
Well, I remember that Irina likes music. She's a bad.
That's
and
right.
Yeah.
Maybe this is her, I'm thinking, so...
You open the door, like, the music you heard, like, it's not there anymore. Like, it's... The room is, like, blank. I'll describe it, though, the best I can. Dust assaults your lungs. A sweet yet pungent smell of decayed fills this room. At the center, which stands a long oak table, a blanket of dust covers the tabletop and its fine china and silverware. At the center of the table, a large tiered cake leans heavily to one side. The once white frosting has turned green with age.
Oh.
Cobwebs hang like dusty lace down every side of the cake. A single doll figure of well-dressed woman adorns the crust of the cake. Suspended above the web-shrouded chandelier of forged iron. An arched window in the south wall is draped with heavy curtains. What do you do?
I kind of look around and see if people want me to go in there, and...
You see like a harp. It's 6 feet tall. And it's fashioned with dark stained wood carved with images of hearts and roses. The strings are taut, made of gut. We going in?
I'm gonna step. Hey, I'm stepping in the room.
Toggle steps in. Is everybody else following Toggle in?
Yes.
I'm gonna say Daerma's up next and Alistair. Correct?
No, I'm going in the back. I'm going in the back.
You're gonna go behind even Lice
Jew and I?
and Jew?
Yes.
Okay. Alistair goes in next then behind Toggle.
Because fuck my strength right now.
Don't want to get assaulted by any more shadows?
I've already been assaulted.
Scared of
already.
shadows.
Yes, I'm scared of shadows.
Hold on. Put your guy down, Daerma. Just put you back here behind you. You begin to hear the music, Tog. The faint notes of haunting, beautiful music sadly recall happier times. Hang in the cold air. You become aware of a ghostly woman dressed in the finery of a court musician. She's now sitting at the harp in the southeast corner of the room. She slowly strums the eerie melody, swaying gently to the tune, her eyes hooded by eternal grief. 1 second. Oh boy.
Hey, trick or treat.
Trick or treat time?
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat.
Trick or treat time. Let me pull this up.
Awesome.
Toggle, give me a second.
You handing out full candy bars or what?
My wife makes these like little baggies of candy, and she hands them out.
That's awesome.
Everyone within must make a DC 15 Wisdom save. Right now.
I'm in the other room, so no.
And we will.
This is gonna-
Everyone will say even Dwarma. Everyone
No,
rolls a
what the
15. DC 15 Wisdom save.
Oh
fell.
yeah, I lost.
Dwarma is actually
Oh, no.
another form of his Lichdom. We're gonna make him immune to this.
12.
You're immune to it. Being lich. Okay, who failed?
I did.
I did.
Whoever failed is charmed. We'll start
Oh,
the
I
initiative
can't
count.
be charmed.
You can't?
I am
As an
Um,
elf, I cannot be charmed.
I think
Yeah.
you can. I think you just get advantage on the save, right?
Against being
Yes, it
charmed and magic can't put me to sleep.
advantage against being
You get
charmed,
advantage. So roll again.
Oh, it's advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still be charmed, but you'd be
Well, it's a 13 anyway, so I failed.
the haunting chimes of the harp. Let's see if I have this model out. Where's she at? Where's the harp at? They didn't put the harp out in this. Let's see if they
It's in
added.
southeast corner, so I'm assuming it's
I'm
like...
assuming they put this like bowl. Yeah, it's like right there. Let me see if we actually have a harp model because it's been a while. They don't have a harp dog. Let's see if they have an instrument of some kind. Chime. That's why they didn't put it out, because they don't have one.
Please forgive that.
Someone get murdered?
Are we
Yeah.
the trick-or-treaters coming out in full force?
No, it's my significant other playing League, and she just died.
Oh no. I'm trying to find a harp
She-
that actually looks sort of like a harp, but I'm just going to put out this little bobble thing, I guess.
The old Babaruski.
And then let's
She's
put out
screaming
a
in terror.
creature here. Let's put out the woman that's playing, that's now like materialized in the room toggle.
Damn it.
There she is. We'll put her here.
Ah, that's cool.
So everybody's charmed. Then we'll roll initiative. Is Alistair charmed?
No, I rolled a 17.
Okay. Alistair rolls initiative at disadvantage because he's exhausted.
Very
Why?
tired.
He went down?
Yeah, remember when he touched the stone of Bool?
Oh, he didn't get his exhaustion back. Okay.
No.
15.
Nice. Let me see if I have this encounter pulled up and whether I created it. I think I did. As a DM, this is pretty challenging for me because I have to like go around and like don't know what room you guys are going to go into. So I'm waiting for D&D Beyond to load. Let's see if we have the Crypt Chanter in here.
So I rolled
Sounds nice.
16.
Yep, give me a second, guys. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I do have the Crypt Chanter in here. Daerma,
Initiative?
Yep.
16.
Toggle.
20.
Alistair.
15.
Lice.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read the charm effect real quick.
One good roll. That's it.
I'm gonna roll the damage now. You take 7 points of damage.
Oh, what kind of damage?
One
Just
second.
regular damage?
There's no way I'm reducing this anyway.
Okay, so it's
Peter-
necrotic
Peter's
damage.
Attacked one of the kids.
Okay.
It's 2d6 necrotic damage. So again, you take half damage. Lice, and I just rolled it up, but it didn't go to everyone. It's 9 damage divided by 2, or 5, right? No, I'm sorry, 4. 4 damage of necrotic damage if you have for half, or 9. That's if you failed the saving throw. Okay.
Need to back out of this room.
The DC was 16. Did people fail? Did I say it was 13 or 16?
Use.
It's
15 is what you said.
15.
It's 16.
Yeah, still fine.
Okay.
It's only me and Lice that fails, whichever way around you do it.
You're considered incapacitated and have a speed of 0. You can take no action. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turn. We'll start off with toggle. Repeat the saving throw to break the charm of the thing. Every turn it begins a subsequent effect. Dwarma's up. Dwarma, are you charmed?
Okay.
Dwarma's immune to the
No,
effect. Dwarma
I'm
takes
immune to
immune, and you take no damage.
La 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 la. I'm gonna move somewhere over here. Where is the source of this coming from?
I put the ghost out. It's over here in the corner. Here's the cake, this like wedding cake, which just has this giant like desk covered in just dust. Like no one's disturbed this room in like a long time.
So who's the source of the charm?
The Crypt Chanter, an ethereal looking orchestral woman playing a stringed harp, golden harp, about 6 feet tall, right here. What do you want to do, Dwarma?
Can I destroy the harp?
Yeah, go ahead and roll an attack roll or something. How do you want to destroy it?
I want to burn it with fire.
You want to cast Fireball or something?
Firebolt, actually.
Roll to hit.
28.
It's a hit. Do some damage.
La 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 la. 8.
Is that your only cantrip? Or do you have another one?
I have another one, but I can't. I have another one, but I can't use it.
I thought you do 2d8. Oh yeah, you did do 2d8. That's the end of your turn, right?
Or 2d10, yes.
I'm gonna say what happens is kind of cool.
Yeah.
The harp's like part of the harp like destroys,
Clang.
and then I'll make a d20 roll just to make it interesting. If I roll high, it's good for me. Low, it's good for you. I rolled a 10,
Roll
so
low.
I'm gonna say no effect. No effect. The harp is still in play. Alistair's
Fuck
up.
yeah! Fuck that harp!
Alistair's up.
Alistair, destroy the harp!
Okay. I'm just gonna come over here just so I can make a. There we go.
Okay.
I take some shots at the harp, at the command of our undead lich friend person thing.
Lich party member.
Lich party member thingy.
Actually, at the start of your turn, make a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
All right.
So you passed. So you resist the effect of being charmed. You're gonna attack the harp.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit it for a lot of damage.
I like it. It's
Try to hit
creative.
it. Try to hit it right in the string itself for
Where
whatever
she's
damage.
playing,
It's
like
21
you
damage.
try to hit the string. One of the strings comes loose. you like knock off one of the strings. She's like a skilled musician. She moves to another string. No effect.
Okay, I'm just gonna shoot
I like
her.
it. I like it. It's creative. How about I roll it? Nah, well, you just said you want to attack one string.
Yeah, now I want to just shoot her.
Okay.
24.
That's a hit. She has an AC of 14.
Second hit, and then a bonus. My bonus action. It's probably a miss. What'd you say it was?
14, so that is a miss.
Look, 2 hits. 16. 21.
Okay. She's still up. Crypt Chanter's turn. What else does she have? Let me pull up her thing here real quick. This is a custom creature created by Lunch Break Heroes. Oh, she has some spells.
Death touch.
No. Let's see what this one is. Give me a second. Give me a second. See what this is. Oh, nice. Oh my. I choose a point within 20 feet. Hits everyone. Jew is outside the room. Fortunately.
Good. Right where she needs to be.
Let's move her out. Well, she's out of the room, let's just say. You choose a point within causing psychic energy to explode there. Each creature within 20 feet centered on that point needs to make an intelligence saving throw. DC 16.
Oh, my favorite kind of spells, which we don't get enough of in original official content.
My good God.
You also it does damage.
Oh, I freaking failed.
I'm just gonna die.
You take half damage if you succeed on the intelligence saving throw. Did anybody succeed?
If we're
What was the
charmed
DC?
and we take damage, it would probably end the effect, wouldn't it?
I'm gonna say it does end the effect, but it restarts on the top of the round. So you have to resave on the top of the round whenever it comes to your turn. I'm gonna roll the damage up. It's 8d6 damage of psychic damage, I think.
God, this is synaptic static levels.
It is. It's exactly the spell. All right, let me roll it up here.
God, it's fucking synaptic static.
8d6.
It's funny because I wanted to use that one next.
5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the damage.
We all gonna
35
die.
psychic damage.
I'm down.
Oh,
I'm actually down.
Jew pulls Lice out of the area.
Good, pull her out.
Lice, do you want her to make a medicine check? On you. If she fails the medicine check, it adds a death save to you. If not, it stabilizes you. Do you want me to make the roll?
Sure.
Here's the D10 roll. I'm going to say she stabilizes you.
Yay!
And that means you do not have to make a death save. But you do take a stack of exhaustion as you drop to 0. Top of the round is to toggle, make a wisdom saving throw. DC 16. As the draining melody captivates you.
That's 2 stacks.
You have 2. No, you just have 1 stack, Lice.
Nah, I'm
No.
charmed again.
Oh man, we gotta
Okay, you also take
this-
2d6 necrotic damage. Toggle, here we go. 7 points of necrotic damage. Dwarma's up. The Crypt Chanter is bloodied, by the way. Kind of a cool
Not
little
bloodied.
looking creature.
I'm not bloodied yet.
Oh boy, Toggle's having problems. He can't take his reaction to shrug the damage off.
Can I hit Tog just to get him out of that stupor?
Yeah. He's
Okay.
up, but he's
There
not
he
up to
is.
the top of the round because we just went to him, so you'll have to remake the save again.
Yeah.
By the way, you need it. You're immune to the effect, so what do you want to do?
Ooh, what I really want.
Just end her. End her.
I'm gonna fire Chromatic Orb at...
The Crypt Chanter?
Crypt Chanter and fire 3d6.
Okay, 3d6 damage.
3d8. Sorry, 3d8.
Okay. Roll the damage, I guess.
I'll roll to hit. 17. It hits.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do fire damage.
Nice.
Which is 14.
She's resistant to fire damage. She takes 7.
Oh my god! Man,
Alistair's up. Make it.
Fuck
You want
this shit, I'm out.
So, Daerma the Brave leaves the room. Alistair's up. Make a DC 16 Wisdom save. Or be charmed by the Crypt Chanter as she changes your melody.
Just a matter of time. Just a matter of
You
time.
pass, Alistair. You want to shoot her?
Yeah.
Okay. 37 bolts.
No, I can gain half back over. I didn't realize you're so obsessed with bolts. Or they're cheap.
You gotta be able to fletch them out.
Yes, very excited.
How you destroy her, Alistair? As
It's
Lice
just
has
like-
been stabilized.
It just soars through like the harp and like hits her right in the chest.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go over and slap Tog.
As the song ends, Tog, you come out of it.
I
You just
slap
get
him
hit
anyways.
with him.
You come out of it, and
Wait a
as right as you're like, you look dead in Alistair's eyes, which are like black. He slaps you right across the face.
Oh,
Get
What'd
out
you
of
do?
it, man.
what did you do to the music? That was kind of nice.
Was peaceful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I am gonna.
She's gonna be coughing up blood in the back here.
10 plus 6. Oh, nice.
So kind of,
16.
yeah, blood pouring out of my ears. And... You'd think I maybe would learn that
Oh!
I'm pretty susceptible to them charmy folk. Oh well.
You've always been charmed by women and gold, it seems.
Yep. I can't help it. Speaking of gold, is there anything in this room that's shiny?
I'm gonna go over to Lice.
I'm gonna hit Lice.
I don't even know she's unconscious.
Just like blood
Hey,
coming out of blood
That's what's
pipe.
even
Wake up.
better. Oh no, she's down, you fool. Not
shove
everybody's
her-
undead.
Do you want to know something funny? None of us have any way to revive her.
I think I have like cheap healing potions.
I have.
Yeah.
I have
Can I use
none.
my hit die?
None of us have medicine. None of us.
Lice
She
is
stabilized me.
Lice is stabilized, but she's unconscious.
Yeah,
Yes.
I give you a potion of healing. I had 2, so now I have 1. It's the cheapest potion.
I'm out of potions, so
So Lice heals for
Ah.
10 HP, right?
I was gonna say, so I basically shake her up and then shake her and then her head goes up and down on the floor and I just hit her with a slap. Oh, good, you're awake.
Yeah, ow. What the fuck was that?
I believe it was the charmer.
No shit, really? I assume it's dead, you killed it?
Yeah, Alistair killed it over there.
Thanks for the healing potion. Needed that.
No problem. I still brew it, just not that well.
Tastes like cheap alcohol, I like it.
Speaking of, Daerma, try this. I hand you a vial.
Okay, is it... I drink it. Is that for 10?
It's like a pasty. It's like a pasty substance, so it's in a very like short container. So you
Aw.
Oh. No.
it's mayonnaise. Do you
Ah.
still taste anything?
I can't taste anything!
Oh man.
I'm
But it's
looking around.
good!
I'm looking around while they're out there talking shit. I'm looking around the room looking for some shiny shit.
Like, it's fine china. It's definitely valuable, but it's coated in like just a huge layer of dust. This room is very old.
Is the silverware actually silverware?
Yeah, let's say it is.
Can I burn it with acid to check?
I'm gonna look around for my crossbow bolts and then take a short rest.
We want to wait 10 minutes while Alistair takes a
It
short
depends
rest.
how long you guys take while we're in this room.
A short rest
I
takes 10 minutes.
take a knife and then look at lice and then kind of rub my ears, but I've got blood dripping down the side of my head and think, yeah, maybe a short rest ain't that bad.
We want to spend 10 minutes in this room.
Yeah, we're gonna take a short rest.
Unfortunately, Ravenloft is not the kindest of places to just plop down and rest, as the Dungeon Master rolls a 19 on the random encounter rolls.
Motherfucker!
And a short rest is not completed in time. Let's see what it is.
Can I just healing surge real quick?
You can healing
I
surge.
healing surge.
The healing surge
Okay.
does not reset though until a short rest is complete.
Right.
Not all the encounters. We already kind of did this encounter with the Vistani thug, so I'm going to roll it up again. We did that one. I'm just trying to pick newer ones. You hear like, you guys are like trying to rest. Toggle, you hear the loud clamor of unhollowed. You hear the large clamor of like pots and pans in the unhallowed halls of Ravenloft. Your cries of "Kill the vampire!" are mixed with bold voices shout, "Never again!" and "To the crypts!" And they're like 4 angry villagers come into the room. Your short rest is broken, I'm assuming. What do you guys do? I will put the models out, otherwise we just roleplay away. I'm going to move everybody into the room.
Wait, they want to kill the vampire?
Yes!
Well, you're with
do
us
too.
then!
I stand up and look at them and go,
They have like pitchforks, like the torches, the typical guys that are like marching on the...
One of Frankenstein.
Yeah, exactly.
Frankenstein ones, yeah.
They're like, we're here to help you!
good,
Oh.
because we're here to kill Strahd as well.
As well.
Do,
Great!
do any of you have, like, healing potions?
I'll roll a d20. I gotta roll like, how prepared are these like would-be adventurers? Let's roll it
I'm
up.
still bloody.
From even after the hit dice?
Yeah.
Are we gonna help Lysa? Anybody want to give her a potion, unfortunately?
No, sorry, you gave me a potion.
We
It's
just
fine.
have
I
these
them.
daggers and knives and pitchforks and torches. He killed my
Brilliant.
mother.
Viridian. We need him now.
Bridian says, trick or treat. I will put out these 4 peasant folk. They're human. They're Barovian. Let's see if we can pull them out. Here they are. I'm going to put them out. There's 4 guys with pitchforks.
Goodness, okay.
Let's see if we have another one. Here's a woman here. Let me see if we can kind of make him a little different. One guy has like a mug of ale. Yeah, let's just pick this guy. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's their leader.
Yeah, he's like kind of drunk. He's like, let's kill him. To the crypts.
Gaston.
The other 2 here.
Tell him we went down there and he's not there.
Here's another
He won't
guy
be
with
there,
a mug.
guys.
I like this. Bunch of like,
The
here's a
mugs.
guy with a shovel. I like this guy. They have some
There
new
we
cooler
go.
models. He's got a bag of
Ooh.
stuff. He's like Toggle. He like wants to loot the crypts. Here's the 4.
I just got a message saying creature spawn failed, and it crashed my game.
Oh no! It just crashed Toggle's game as I loaded an Ebenezer Scrooge here. Maybe I need to remove him because that's when exactly when I added that guy. I'll remove him here. I'll put this guy with the hammer instead, Tog. So hopefully you won't be able to crash. Let me know when you're ready,
We got a
Tog.
guy with a hammer.
So you got 4 peasants now helping you out. They're considered
Yeah.
commoners. We'll help you, dwarf. Lead us.
Well, that's good because we need a slight rest to recover and
Down with
You know.
the vampire! Down with the vampire!
Down with the vampire!
I like your tone, but maybe one of you could. Wait, how did you get here? And I kind of look at.
Oh, that's actually a good question. Hold on.
They show like one of the wedding invitations that Strahd has, and they're like, we came in this way, through the main gates, downstairs. We took a left and a right, and somehow we ended up here and find you.
Do you reckon maybe you could get someone very important out of here? That would help us kill Strahd.
Down with the vampire! Down with the vampire! And I'm gonna do the classic Michael Myers one. Evil dies tonight. Evil dies tonight. Inside joke from the Halloween movie recently, Lice.
Yeah. No. No.
It was so bad, the most recent Halloween movie.
What did Strahd do to you?
So I'm good.
He
Killed our friend.
Killed our friend. He
took another one of our friends.
He took another one of our friends that now he says he wants to marry. And then he almost killed me. So I want to kill him.
Evil dies tonight. Okay. I'm going to assume another 10 minutes go by. So now we've been in here 20 minutes. But I rolled on the random encounters for the second one, and we're able to do the short rest.
Hey, I'm going to roll.
So the short rest is successful. The peasant folk, as you guys are looking at them, a little bit enamored to pull off such a crazy quest to destroy Strahd. You know, they don't have the sun sword or like any, magical weapons or spells per se, but they have something maybe you lack, Toggle. Determination. Sheer will and no willingness to rest. Basically, they're cannon fodder at this point.
I'm back at full HP. Yeah, boy.
Okay, so your
too
healing surge resets, Lice, but your hit dice do not reset. Do you understand?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, because they have to reset after the long rest.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
Two
so
away from full health, so I'm good.
Okay, one cool thing Daerma will add to him being a lich, he gets one legendary resistance. When Daerma fails a saving throw, he can choose once per day or once per long rest to successfully pass it, similar to Strahd.
God. Clash of the fucking Titans here. Let's do it. Let's go.
We'll see.
We'll see.
They're like, what are you? One of the peasants comes up to Daerma as his tongue falls out. He can still speak, though, similar to Exithanter. In his mouth, you see like a dark slab moving. Somehow an echo of Daerma's former self. Ugh! Are you undead? Your tongue just fell out. You must have one of the plagues.
That's why he really wants to kill Strahd, because Strahd done this to him. And hopefully if we kill Strahd, it will cure him.
He like looks back at you, Tog, like over his shoulder. He nods and says, evil dies tonight. It never gets old, does it?
Never does.
What do you guys want to do? So there's a couple of doorways out of this room.
Ash and the Evil Dead, that's what I just keep thinking.
There's a doorway here, and I think there's another doorway here. So there's a couple doorways in and out of this area. Are we going into one of the doorways? 5-minute warning.
I can't get back on, so people have to move around.
Yeah, or you could just look at the stream.
And I don't know where all these guys came from.
They look over at Alistair. Evil dies
friends.
tonight.
They want to kill Strahd.
I want to kill Strahd, it's okay.
They're our cannon fodder.
We're gonna send them in
4
first.
peasant folk like just show up like chanting, and Toggled has welcomed them into the party. They're 4 Barovians. Looking to find, and they're like, should we go to the crypts? and if we stake him there, he'll die.
Is that where he is?
One of them
We
takes a
don't
sip of
think
his
he-
mug of. One of them takes like a sip of his mug of beer, like a bunch of froth, and he says, "I think so."
Very
Well, we
perceptive.
were
Follow
just
us.
down there and we couldn't find him.
I will follow you, man and machine. And he looks over at Dwarma. Don't forget whatever that piece fell off of you.
I grab my
His
tongue and I try to stick it back on. Don't need to fall for it again.
Just pocket it at this point.
Alistair, you want to go through this door here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll open it for you and describe what you see. You see like two
You know-
statues. You step through the door and a dark, deserted dining hall in front of you suddenly lights up. I'm sorry, I messed up. It's basically two. The steel door is engraved with images of a human king in armor, astride a horse, and majestic range of mountains and shooting stars in the background. Tiny figures of people and wolves frame the image. Other than that, it's like almost like decorations, statues. You know, you'd see in like a royal castle, suits of armor. What do you guys do? It leads to a stairway that goes up and down.
We're matching.
We're matching too.
Do you want to do the stairs, or do you want to do?
We gonna go
What's over
upstairs
there?
or downstairs or head back?
Upstairs, I reckon.
We
Yeah.
could go
Over.
upstairs.
Might be a
Okay.
good idea.
Okay, I'll move characters' models up. Give me a second while we move upstairs. Okay. I think I know where we're going. I'm gonna move Alistair first since this. I'm looking here on the way they've done the stairwell. Oh, this is how you have to do it, Alistair. If you follow your character when I move you, it goes into like this. You see that? Like a stairway up. It's pretty cool. This guy spent a lot of time building these stairs.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can move.
Yeah, it's just hard to zoom
It's
and like
it's
get on them.
in the old tabletop simulator. How it had to be done is there was separate floors, and I would have to load in every separate floor. And as much as you're crashing, Toggle, it crashed a lot more in the other one.
Yeah,
It's super detailed and
It's
really
the
nice.
first
It's just-
first time I've crashed with this, so
It's hard to peel
done
off
pretty
the
well.
layers when it's so high. Like the layers.
I'm gonna
have been
try to
built so
move in
much.
everybody. Oh,
Are we? Okay, there you go. I stopped moving.
I'm trying to move Dwarma in here, but it messed up. There we go. Let's move in Lice. Lice is bloodied, correct?
No, I'm not. I'm almost full health.
Did you drink another
After
potion
the-
or something?
No, we had the short rest, and I used my the rest of my hit dice. I did.
Do you have 0 hit dice left?
Yeah.
A lot more challenging,
Nice.
guys, when you have only 4 adventurers. There's a door here, and the stairs
no
can.
healer.
Okay, so here's what it is, Alistair. There's a door here, and the stairs continue to go up if you double click your character.
Yeah, I'm there. more
Can
looking
you get in,
for-
Toggle, or no? I tried to re-invite you, but we're gonna.
yeah, I'm trying, but it just keeps coming up, not responding after I start loading in.
Okay, so I might need a hard reboot or something.
Let's take a peek at that picture.
We've only got a few minutes left. I don't think there's much point in
Let's
it.
see if I can describe what's here.
Bear it in mind.
There's like a portrait. Alistair wants to go up and look at it a little bit more, make an investigation roll. Are you using more hit dice there, Dwarma?
Yes, I used up everything.
Are you? Is your so you have no hit dice left either, right?
I have no hit dice left, so I healing surged. I healing surged a while back after the encounter with the ghost.
Lyson, you're thinking about this, like everybody's used their hit dice. This castle's starting to wear you down. And the stones are gone. How much longer can you stay in Ravenloft before you're whittled to nothing?
Not that long.
Probably not long.
You go up to the statue, it's like there's like a rug. The guy didn't put the rug here. There's like a rug, like a fine rug, plus like this looks like an ornate picture of Strahd. They actually have it in the campaign manual. Let's see if I can. You guys have seen it. I've posted it in Strahd's page, right? It's him standing there with the goblet of wine.
Fine, huh?
Sneak attack time, and then we'll start the next game. As the rug beneath you, Alistair, begins to envelop and smother you, and the guardian portrait begins to attack the rest of the party.
Oh,
The
no.
portrait comes to life and attacks you, and that's where we'll start next game.
Okay.
We'll roll initiative next up.
Did you say he was getting smothered?
He starts to get smothered by the carpet beneath him.
Oh, right, okay. Wait, he don't breathe. He's a construct. Okay, that's good.
I think he's immune to suffocation. That's correct.
Yeah, that might be good enough. This case.
Cool.
Yes.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for what we had. You know, it is what it is.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween, guys! Thanks for showing up. You know, hopefully we can get Shaq and Alarian. And,
When do your clocks change? Soon,
next
isn't
week.
it, for you?
Next
Yes.
week, yeah.
So from next week onwards, it's an hour later for me.
I will let
Your
you know,
clocks go-
Toggle. Yeah,
your clocks go back.
backwards. Yeah.
We pull them back, yeah.
So, is that going to be a problem for you, Tog?
That'd be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it'll just go to.
My little trick or treater showed up. You want to
Just
show
go
the
to
camera
2
your
o'clock.
trick or treat outfit? Come here. This is my little buddy. He's dressed as Thomas the Train.
Aw.
That's the tank engine.
Thomas the Train. You gonna wave to everybody? Wave. Yes. And there's my beautiful wife. He wants to go. His hands are freezing cold. Ice cold hands like Strahd. Evil little bugger.
All right.
So, Toggle, hopefully it won't be too bit late for you.
Aw.
So do I just add these?
Add what?
Add the resistances, or you're gonna make like a
my God.
custom race for me?
I'm going to make, since we've decided to fully go with the Daerma, we're going to make a custom race and we'll add some more cool stuff.
Yay!
So I didn't know, because you're very indecisive, so I didn't know at the very last minute you'd pull out. I don't know if I'm going to drink it or not. Should I drink it? I don't know. Let me wait about it.
Let me wait about it. It took
Oh,
me a
I'll
week,
do it,
but I
Weiss.
finally decided.
Huh?
Yeah.
There are certain
Show 'em how to do
benefits
it.
to it, for sure. Like,
Hell
you're
yeah,
totally immune to the
bottoms
Crypt
up.
Chanter stuff. I can briefly tell you some other stuff that you get just to kind of help you out.
I'll see y'all next week.
I'll see
Yep,
you
I'll
later.
see
Alright,
you
see
guys.
you.
Bye.
Cool.
Yeah.
Bye. See ya.
See you
Thanks for
later.
the game.
Thank
See
you
you
for
later.
showing up. Happy Halloween.
Bye-bye.
Like, you're immune to charm, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, and poisoned. It's similar to things like a lich or constructs have too. You're also immune to certain status effects like suffocation, since you don't breathe. Like the normal lich, they're resistant. You're totally immune to poison damage. Because,
Oh wow.
like, if you think about it, I think most undead are immune to poison damage. Because you don't have blood flowing through your body. Like, how would you be affected by poison, right? It's the same thing. Like, almost all undead are immune to poison. How we'll do it for now is we'll just give you one resistance. But as you become stronger as a lich and you unlock the power to lichdom more, if you want to keep going with it, you will gain more resistances and more you'll gain more power like a lich does. But you have to succumb to being a full-blown lich. This includes things we haven't talked about, but including you get your legendary resistance for starters.
Oh yeah, that's right. Since I drank the potion, do I get the staff?
You didn't go to Exanther and talk about that. You forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
we did. We did just leave, so it's okay.
I mean, at level 10, I have to kind of start playing harder with you guys. So you have to figure out, like, if you forget stuff, you have to remember it. Write stuff down, remember it, so you can bring it up. Also, you have powerful magic. I'm sure there's a way maybe you can talk to Exanther, maybe, I don't know. Like sending or something like that, or message as a spell. If you need to talk to Exanther, I know there's ways to communicate with him through long distances.
All right. We
So
can
you-
role play it out.
Yeah, you have to figure it out. Like, you have to take over. Like, you're really powerful. you're considered undead, so you can be turned. I will give you the, but you do gain turn resistance. So a cleric, for instance, tries to turn you, you have advantage on the saving throw. Do you understand?
Yes.
So there's a few things. Other than that, like say if we continue with this character into the next adventure, you'll gain more abilities. Or if we go to the optional quest to destroy the darkness or bind the darkness back to the stone, we'll give you more power. Because I think by then you'll actually be level 6. And you'll actually have more downtime to really plan for that fight. Do you understand?
Wait, level 6?
Sorry, level 11. So you'll be able to plan for that fight a lot more. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So definitely really powerful. You know.
We have to kill Strahd first before we do anything else.
That's the next step. So, you know,
I
now
think
that he's taken all the gems out, it's only a matter of time.
Before the inevitable encounter.
Well, I didn't know you guys might fight him today. If I roll a natural 20 or something on the random encounters, like something shows up, like that's really nasty. So every time, you know, you're in this room, something happens, I'm rolling the encounter chart. And so you can kind of tell, like, I'm seeing, so like, someone said like Castle Ravenloft in and of itself is really like a CR20 creature. Because like the environment is like so deadly. And it just, I rolled 6 shadows, so I rolled the maximum amount of shadows. I rolled 1d6, like when I rolled it against Shaq, when he was in the catacombs, I just rolled a 1. But imagine if 6 shadows just came out and started attacking you guys.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, and if your strength drops to 0, like you're dead. Like I think you have to be brought through lesser restoration. That's the thing about Curse of Strahd is it's really like cleric heavy, cleric and paladin heavy.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that I was like looking at. That's kind of why I wanted to do Hex a lot in that regard, because he works as a backup healer / offensive attacker. Because it's like, I mean, I'm not saying that Daerma is not built for the campaign. It's just, or
he's definitely
versatile
built
for the campaign. You know,
it's now he's totally built because he's got Lich. I mean, you have necrotic resistance for starters, which is like very useful in all of Curse of Strahd, since a lot of undead do necrotic damage, and Strahd's unarmed attack does necrotic damage. You know, this is really helpful.
So taking it was just as much of a benefit.
I think it's very powerful, personally. I mean, it's just a matter of what you want to do, man. So in the end, we're just make-believing, and you're just doing what you want to do.
You know, honestly, I mean, I guess the reason I was kind of explaining it, because it's like I read through it, you know, as a DM for starters. It's like, this is supposed to be a campaign. It's like Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, is that you are in the gray area. Because it's like, with the whole incident with the town in Vallaki, you have to choose between helping the mayor, or you have to choose between helping out that other person, because the other person wants the mayor gone, but she's also working for Strahd.
Yeah. Well, she's not really working for Strahd. She is believes Strahd is there's more story to that. We just never got into it. Because that's the thing about Curse of Strahd is there's so much story. And we're on like our game, you know, on our campaign, we're on session 28. Plus we did another 12. So this is like session 40. That's an
altogether 40 sessions of it. So this is roughly about a year-long campaign.
Yeah, and you think about, I just read a study that the average campaign lasts 6 sessions.
No, you're right, they do. It's about 6 to 8 sessions to go through the entire story.
Yeah, like a short story, essentially. Like, Curse of Strahd is definitely, like, a little ambitious, even for me. What I should have did is I should have ran a 12-session campaign, and with Curse of Strahd, you have to find a really good group of people, like what we've done with this one. We start them all off we tried it with before, but I didn't know. I was just too inexperienced as a DM to run Curse of Strahd.
Honestly, you really come into your own as a DM, and I've seen the growth and progress. You know, it's the growth and progress through every video that we've done, and it's been an amazing journey. I'm really glad to be a part of it, and hopefully Daerma will stick around for the next campaign. If not, time to bring in Locke.
I've thought about a couple other things that we can do for follow-up if we want to keep going. I know Joe's having issues because he hasn't really showed up that much. Shaq, because he's I think in real life stuff, he's with this movie thing that he had. So for the next session, we might have a transition moment where we see who wants to stick around or whatever. I don't know how it's going to do.
I'm with you guys too, as long as I can until I have to drop out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like I said, I'm still, things in my life are, things in life are constantly changing, but I'm here until I can't.
I thought of a few ideas. I think the Vigil guy would work really well for the next campaign if you guys want to go down that story round, but I really would rather leave it open to you guys. Probably you guys will be able to like 11 or 12. The problem is in D&D, the adventures, most adventures, there's not like a lot of high-end adventures that is created. There was some guy made like an event, to put it in comparison, there's a guy who writes adventures. He made a level 20 adventure called Planet of the Tarrasques, where you have to like go to this planet and fight a bunch of Tarrasques. Or something like that. And apparently it's like very genius. It's like a very smart level 20, like high level adventure. And then he wrote like a level 1 adventure. The level 1 adventure sold probably like 100 times more than the level 20 stuff. So for me, who's like trying to create the most immersive, like for Curse of Strahd, it's easy because so many people run it and have created like a lot of the maps and things like that for it, so it makes it easy for me as a DM. But for instance, homebrew. Yeah, for homebrew stuff or even other pre-made adventures like the one I'm looking at after this, nothing has been made. So like for Tailspire, there's no content. So I would have to go in and make the maps myself, for starters. And I'm not saying it can't be done, but
it's just gonna be a lot more work.
There's more work, and it's just, what do we want to do? And then the problem is, if you guys are like level 11 or 12, I'm gonna have to beef it up because I think it's like a level 10 adventure, so it's gonna have to be beefed, and then you guys are gonna bitch and moan.
I mean, you're already making me powerful enough as it is, and I mean, just between you and me, I think I might be saying goodbye to Daerma for this one.
It's up to you, bud.
I'm just considering it because one of the things is that he gave Toggle his signet ring, which, is like, because he knows Toggle doesn't trust him. And he's like, if anything, if he goes down, all that fun is gonna go nowhere. So that's a little bit of a side adventure that I wanted to kind of give you guys later on in the road. If Daerma should,
I've thought about a few ideas with him.
Yeah, so.
I will see you later, my friend.
Actually, yeah, I gotta head going. So happy Halloween. Be safe.
Happy Halloween, buddy.
Okay, be safe.
See you later, Twitch.
Later.